Oh, do we want to do an intro or anything? Like, be like, hey, welcome to the podcast. Woo!
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
No, that one, but I just said works. That's how we'll open it.
That's it. The podcast.
That's a good opening right there.
Yep.
It's dusk. The sun is just starting to crest down over the horizon. You guys have been walking each individually in your own paces and stuff like that, and along this path that is clearly defined. You're not like at risk of losing the path or anything, but the dirt itself has become softer under your feet. And as you look off to the left and right on this path, you can see where you're really entering in around like wetlands and stuff around you. Now, Lythander, who has the quickest walking pace.
Hey.
As you are walking along this path, you realize that there is a person on the path ahead of you.
Gonna crouch down a little. You never know who's got money on them. You know, and we're in the middle of nowhere, so like this is the perfect time to rob.
You do know you're probably about 3 miles out from a city.
How be sounding is every step.
It's not super be sounding, but it's not super like wet and like sucky sounding.
Okay.
You're just realizing that the ground squishes a little bit, but not squishy like on a sponge, like water's cooling up. It's just a little bit softer.
Does it sound like the ground in SpongeBob making that noise?
No, it does not. Okay, so you're gonna crouch down and start trying to sneak.
Yes.
I need a stealth roll.
Ooh, a stealth
First roll of the night, other than my test rolls.
Wow. What is my stealth at? Okay. Let's see
-5.
here. A 13 plus a 7 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel like you're being very sneaky. You feel like you're creeping.
As
along,
Lythander goes, you can kind of sing them. So I make a second stealth roll and like do
make a stealth roll. Yes, you're using disadvantage now against your first roll with that dirty 20.
Next one's a 14, so the dirty 20 stays.
The dirty 20 stays. Jack, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay, so
You're just trying to see if you get better than 13.
I rolled at 11.
+3 though.
Plus
so
3,
14.
so 14.
14. All right. So you've been walking along, trudging along, and you're kind of curmudgeonly sort of way. Maybe your shoes are kind of squeaking a little because, you got water in them earlier. Your socks are wet. You hate it when your socks get wet.
I hate it when my damn socks get wet.
And like, it's just been a real bad day. And now the sun is setting and you've been having to live out amongst the nature and the plants for a few days now. And your back's feeling kind of weird. And you are, as far as you know, you are alone on this road. Now, you are creeping up on what appears to be an old feeble man.
Ah, damn it. I always pick the wrong marks. I mean, old feeble men sometimes are rich.
They are sometimes rich. He has nothing but a backpack on him, though.
Okay, no, he's some hermit dude.
He's some hermit dude.
Lythander's going to quickly end his theme music with a quick hand motion to himself, kind of like a conductor. But like, is it a conductor? Is that the name
for music?
Yeah, like a conductor telling the orchestra to go silent. He just kind of does it for himself. He's like,
oh, like the hand switch.
Yes.
And then he sits up straight and trots himself over to the old feeble man and says, I'm sorry, sir, do you need help crossing this road?
Get the hell out of my face right now. Got it? I whack Lythander with that bonk Lythander in the head with my staff and walk away.
Wait, attack for me.
2. No, I did not.
Like, get out of my face! He totally swings a miss. Old man must be blind. That was real embarrassing. Oh, no, he's a blind old man. You scared a blind man. You feel better.
Lythander's gonna quickly put his hands out to kind of like hold his hand and be like, I'm right here, sir. Would you like to take another hit? I won't move.
You know what? I'll take 2.
Okay, sir.
Okay, roll your d20 twice, one for each hit.
Should he get advantage because I'm not moving?
I'm not custodian to your armor.
Really? A 4?
A 4, okay.
And a 3.
Oh my gosh, these taps, because you're not moving, he does hit you, but like they're like, it's like he's knighting you on your shoulders. I feel like you should take a knee for this.
Yeah.
Poor frail man.
Yeah. I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
sir, I think it's the
I continue walking.
Too drunk for this. Oh, wait for me, sir. I want to make sure you get to the next town, okay?
Make a perception.
I'm fine.
Perception check. Let's see here. An 11 minus 2 is a 9.
What's your passive?
My passive is an 8.
What an origin. What an origin story.
Ha! So you're picking your nose for a little bit.
Lysander's digging for gold.
Hey, Jack, would you make me a perception check real quick?
Sure.
Those amazing dice.
6.
Maybe we can move the keyboard so it stops.
That roll.
Because it's messing it up the rolls.
What?
Okay. Gina, make a perception check for me.
Okay. Hopefully I get better than a 3. Oh, 12 plus, plus 2, so 14.
14. Excellent. So you've been walking along down this path. You aren't quite in sight of the city yet, but you do know the city is no more than a couple miles down yet still. You know that you're leaving pretty deep footprints. If anybody was trying to follow you or had any amount of decent perception, they probably would have noticed these footprints in the soft dirt.
It's only just a long line, honestly.
Meanwhile, we're just walking along going,
I'll have you know, while Lysander is digging for gold up his nose, he notices his own footprints and freaks out and thinks that they're being followed before realizing they are, in fact, his own footprints.
When he realizes he's being followed and begins to take evasive maneuvers and starts erasing his footprints and realizes that the footprints just disappear back there.
Oh. You saw nothing because you're blind.
not blind. I saw you be a little weirdo. Now get out of my face.
Anarchy, you can hear that there are people coming up the road behind you. They're still, a little ways away, but you can hear them.
They're behind me?
Yes, they're coming from behind you.
Can I turn around to see if I can see them?
Absolutely. You can turn around and you can see a couple of figures coming around the corner and stuff from the last turn that you made on the path that kind of dipped around the edge of what was some pretty deep and mucky looking swamp. So you're surrounded by swamp on both sides at this point. It's amazing that the path is as solid as it is. But yeah, you can see a couple of people a good few hundred feet back coming around a corner.
Can I see what they're doing?
Well, they seem to be potentially bickering. One of them's kind of like stomping through the dirt a little bit angry, and the other one just looks like he's confused. He looks horrifically confused.
Oh, it must be an old man and his grandson. I think I'll go walk over and make sure everything is all right.
All right.
It takes a long-ass time.
You guys see this?
Any second now.
As you guys walk the few hundred feet into the middle,
I don't know, Lysander's looking pretty forward. Does he notice her? She's pretty short.
Yeah, but you're looking down what's a pretty open path, and she's just further down the path. She's not up close to you to be under.
So now we see her, right?
It's dusk, but as she gets within about 40 feet of you guys, you can definitely start to see the shape before it's below eye level.
Oh no!
Lysander
hides behind the old man.
There's definitely not a continuity error with the fact that I kind of forgot it might be a little misty and it's dusk. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, good. I have night vision. I can see you guys.
Why the hell are you hiding behind me? That's clearly a child.
No, I know him.
Yeah? You know him?
Yes.
The obvious little girl?
Lysander slowly pokes his head out again. Does this look like a girl?
Well, it's small. It doesn't seem particularly like super curvy and voluptuous or anything. Like general, decent build but small.
No, I definitely know who he is. And Lysander hides back behind Jim.
Anarchy, you are now closing with this
I turn around and bonk Lysander on the head with my staff one more time. And I'm rolling for it.
Okay.
It's a 20.
Oh, no.
A nat 20?
It's a nat 20.
So he turns around and actually, he doesn't even really get his swing in. He actually just turns around and doesn't realize how close your head was to him and like clocks you in the face with the top of his staff. It's like, it hurts. It makes you want to cry.
No, please don't hurt your grandson.
Start running over.
Grandson? Do you think I'm old enough to have a damn grandson? Listen, kid, my wife left me 40 years ago.
How close I am to them at this
You
point?
are now closing with them.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, yes.
My,
You guys are
my
all
wife
together.
left me 40 years ago.
Is he all right?
I don't give a shit about him. You could do it.
Oh my God, you're not
Kill him for all I
Ambrose.
care.
Excuse me,
I
young
continue to
man,
walk
are you all
away.
right?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm not actually that young.
Oh, you have a large lump on your head.
Big old goose.
That's just
Ha!
the natural curvature of my face. All natural, baby.
I stopped from walking away, turn around to watch this because this just seems too funny.
Were you two arguing?
More like he was being a little shit.
Could you please define that?
No,
Well, he's
no.
little and a shit.
He seems to be a human?
I am a human. Yes, indeed, I am.
I don't
What-
think
what are
that is
you?
a shit.
That is correct.
Great, there's two of these Nimrods.
Humans are
Actually,
not.
I am not a Nimrod. I'm made of quartz.
Nimrods can be made or whatever, and can be whatever species. I know an idiot when I see one.
Oh, that's what you mean.
We are not, in fact, me and him. We are not related, clearly. And Lysander brushes his lump a little bit. He goes, "I got the good end of the gene pool."
Oh, I assumed
Says that
adoption.
they're not related and then proceeds to say he has the good end of the gene pool.
I had assumed adoption.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, he's way uglier than me.
What you trying to say about adoptive relations,
I
Lysander?
say, as if you're doing visuals, please zoom in on my Danny DeVito looking face.
Oh no. So, how old are you? Do quartz grow into bigger quartz?
No, I would say I don't grow.
Oh. So, you're like a gnome. You're always gonna be that height? I'm pretty sure
I
they come
think
out of their
so.
moms that height.
I have been wandering around for over 100 years. I think.
Oof, chief.
You Jim approaches the quartz stranger anarchy. You seem to be pretty shiny. Say, what you worth?
She's priceless.
I may have to ask my goddess that. I am unsure.
Listen, kid. There are no goddesses. There are no gods.
Oh, no. But there is a goddess.
No, there isn't.
She
It's
saved
all
my life.
bullshit. Got it? It's all bullshit.
I'm afraid
The
I
only
can't
thing we
comprehend
worship,
that.
the only thing that you should be worshiping is cash.
Sandra looking
Isn't that
around
really
quietly.
A shallow void that leads into a dark, depressive life?
Yes, but it's a dark, depressive life of money. So I'm gonna go pursue it.
Oh, I have no need for that. I'm just going home. It's
Home?
this way, I think.
Points to the road up ahead.
Well, I'm also heading that way. And something tells me, and he glances at Jim for a second before back to you. You might need somebody protecting you.
I think I might be all right. But if you would like to come along, then by all means.
Wait,
Yeah,
were
but
you pointing that at
I
me?
could,
pointing what at you?
Were you looking at me when you said that?
No, I
I
was
think I'm
looking.
dangerous.
I was looking past you at the
Come
goblin
back
that
here
just
so I can
ran away.
bonk you with my staff
please
again.
don't do that again.
Hey, Lysander walks over.
Yeah.
I block.
It's an 11, nat 11.
I get away to block it.
You're not jumping to block it. Make a dexterity check for me.
All right. I'm very slow.
You're you're slow and regrettably short compared to these two men, and he's going for a head bonk.
This should be interesting.
Next we heard Joe.
No, not at all.
Not at
I
all.
successfully bonked it.
I tried.
Oh no! You get another clunk on the head. He gets you in the goose egg again.
Oh dear.
All right, let's head into the town. Oh gosh, what did the sign say?
Yeah, I can use
think
a
it was
drink.
like
Craving?
I think it was Crater.
Crater, yes.
That's the town we're heading to. Come on, guys, we're going to Crater.
Who made you in charge?
Well,
I thought the town's name was Craven.
Like, I'm going there anyways, because, they got a nice
Dragon?
bar, I hear.
Craven.
But,
Crackus.
Craven.
Kaboob.
What?
I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm pretty sure it's Crater, though.
Craven?
guys,
Ash?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Let's go there so I can get my booze.
Oh. All right then.
Okay. So you guys continue down this road, which continues at the same level of softness. It does not proceed to be getting any softer. But you have now formed a quasi-positive group to be walking.
Positive.
A quasi-positive group. Not exactly positive. None of you have really given anyone any names yet. You're just a group of strangers going in the same direction, one of whom may or may not be worth a lot of money. Neither of which has
I take Lysander aside real quick and say, listen, kid, look, we could probably sell that thing, that monstrosity.
25.
Can I hear them?
I don't give, no.
No! It's a roll. Well,
I hope not. Roll.
You watched him pull Lysander aside since you were all in the same group.
I'm gonna do what do I do perception for this?
Perception, yes.
All right, let's see. Can I hear them? I have memorized perception at +2, so 14.
Now, when you noticed that they were going away, did you try to move a little bit closer, or did you try to maintain the same distance so that they don't know that you're listening?
I don't think I moved closer. I don't think I care that much.
Okay. You can hear that they're talking, but you can't really make out what they're saying.
Okay, so listen here, kid. Okay, I don't care if you're 20. I don't give a shit. 25 is a child. I'm 300, damn it. Okay? So, listen. You and I, we could sell that monstrosity on the black market, probably get a good buck for it. Okay? We'll split it. You just help me out, okay?
Why are you so old?
Do you want me to bonk you again?
No.
Good. No.
Look, I've had my experience when it comes to dealing with illusions and he uses air quotes, magic things.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's just not good to try and steal that stuff.
Got it. We're gonna sell her for double what I think. Okay, let's go.
He's gonna grab his wrist if he can.
Okay.
Dexterity?
My wrist?
No, yours.
Jim's. Lysander is grabbing Jim's wrist.
Pure dexterity?
Yes.
7 plus 5.
12. Yeah, no, easy enough.
Okay.
You've grabbed the old man's wrist.
Dude, seriously,
Someone elderly abuse. Elderly abuse.
Oh,
Okay, I think I
sorry.
hear this, right?
Yes, he is now calling out for help. You hear this for sure.
Lysander, quickly, let's go. I didn't steal anything off him.
Elderly
Stick his hands
abuse.
in the air.
Excuse me, sir. Could you explain what happened?
Well, I
Roll
can
a
explain.
percent for me real quick, Lysander.
Percent. You got it. I got what is that? A 93.
Hoo-wee! When you throw your hands up in the air like, I didn't steal anything, 3 gold fall out of your sleeve?
This isn't what it looks like.
Did you rob me? Did you take my only 3 to gold?
Oh dear.
No, that's my money. That's why
He robbed me. He's abused me.
Okay.
So listen.
I
kid.
guess this is an insight check, right?
Yes.
Hey, because I have pretty decent insight, so let's see.
I have pretty high persuasion.
This would be a little more deception than persuasion.
I have both.
There you go. You can roll a deception check for me there, Jack.
I got 19.
Let me check.
Heck yeah.
So whatever I roll for deception plus 4, so 10 plus 14.
19.
So Gina got
19. Yep.
My hand's gonna bend down quickly, pick up his 2 gold pieces.
hey, that's my money.
Sir? But according to, like, my calculations, you seem to be lying.
I ran the numbers, you liar.
Seems to be accelerating.
Oh, she's good. Too good.
Lysander quickly pockets the gold back up his sleeve.
Hey, kid. Takes Lysander aside again. Look,
This time I approach.
I have a better idea. Instead of taking her to the black market, let's take her to play
It's
some
right
cards
here.
at the bar. Let's take her to the bar to play some cards. She can call out everyone's poker face. We'll make her killing.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I have that ability. Oh, no, wait. I could probably do that, but I should not.
I think you should. It would be very beneficial to us as a team unit, you know? Like,
We're a team now. Would you like me to assist you on your journey?
yes, we're a team.
Can we be called
Air
Team Fisher?
quotes.
Pardon me?
What?
Can we be called Team Fisher?
No.
That sounds cute.
Yeah,
No,
doesn't
we're
it?
not.
Like
We're not
fish.
doing team names. I don't.
But what if we have to use a team name to enter the competition?
Fine,
There's a competition?
I have no idea, to be honest. But
fine. We're Team Fisher.
Okay.
cool.
Now come with me. I know a great bar.
Is it at Team or at Town Kraken?
Yes, it's in this very town.
It's
The town that who gives a shit what its name is.
The locals will be very happy.
It's Craven. The town's name is Craven.
Crashing, where we're crashing.
I regret.
Lysander,
this. I
kind
regret
of reaching into
everything.
his ear with his pinky to kind of pull out some wax.
How polite of you guys to go aside, even though the 3 of you are having a conversation, there's nobody else on the road, but to go aside on their own, to have this conversation, to make a plan in a city that you don't know the name of. You've taken the time to name your team, but you still don't know each other's names.
Jim goes on the floor like Squidward and Band Geeks and just goes into a fetal position, just sadly.
Oh.
Are you okay, sir?
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right? Actually, we don't know your name yet.
It's Jim.
Hello, Jim.
Huzzah!
My name is Anarchy.
I don't give a shit. Oh wait, Anarchy? That's a cool name. I like that.
Actually, it was given by the citizens of this area. My true
Oh.
name is Ayaki.
I like Anarchy better. It sounds cooler.
Pretty sure she
Okay.
said the same thing twice.
My name's Lysander.
Nice
I
to
know
meet you,
there's-
Lythander.
I know
She
there's
can
a
call me
god
later.
named Lysander too, but no affiliation.
Oh, my
Yeah, no
goddess's name is
shit.
Selene.
How?
Selene. She is the moon goddess.
Yeah, don't exist. Let's just, you know what?
She
Jim
saved my
gets
life.
up.
Out of the
Let's just go to the damn bar.
Your right side now has some like dirt and stuff that's sticking to it.
Lysander follows along, hands.
I
hands in
brush
his
myself
pockets for now before
off
they're in
as I
anyone
walk
else's.
like I'm Shrek.
Okay. You guys are now walking in your more than quasi-positive group now. Now you guys are Team Fisher. You have unity and direction and anarchy. As you guys are walking down this path, as you guys are turning left, that you're kind of walking in a more northern direction. The sun is setting a little bit. Is to your left. It's now dipping down below the tops of the trees and stuff that are around you. As you guys are approaching, you notice that the path that you're walking proceeds towards what looks like a very nice, large, formal gate. And there is a stone path, and by stone path, I don't mean like nice cobblestone, like clear path. I mean like big rocks that are kind of flat or have been like sanded off at the top that are kind of slapped down to represent a path going towards a hole in the wall to your left into this city. The nice big gate that's in front of you, at the top of it is this big wooden sign that says Craven in all nice
Oh,
scripted
that's how you
letters.
pronounce it.
In all nice fancy letters. And then there is
Craven, I'm craving a beer.
There's another wooden plank above Craven with West labeled on it. The hole in the wall has a beautiful, beautiful sign above the hole, even though the hole is kind of very clearly just knocked out and it doesn't have anything nice to it. But the sign is gorgeous and it says East Craven.
This couldn't possibly be the Goddess's Gate.
I use, because I noticed the wall, the thing that the sign is made out of wood, and I use produce flame to burn it.
Which one? The East Craven or the West Craven?
Which one's closer?
Technically West Craven would be. You're on the main path.
Okay, I burn the West Craven. I run over and burn the West Craven sign just for fun.
Lysander, who was just giving Anarchy a pitiful look over the fact that she still believes in things like gods, is then taking 5 steps back away from the burning fire.
Wait!
Now, to be fair, you're
Just
noticing.
make you some light.
You're noticing he's shooting fire at this thing. The wood hasn't really caught yet because it's not dry wood and it is protected and stuff like that. So it's not very good for burning, but he is producing flame and chucking flame at it and slowly like singeing the edge of it and stuff. It hasn't caught fire.
Anarchy tugs at his side to get his attention.
I stop throwing flame and look at Anarchy. What?
I cast light and I show make a light.
Yeah, well, if you're just gonna make light, that's just kind of takes the fun out of it.
I thought you couldn't see.
I can see fine.
Then why'd you burn the sign?
It was funny.
Isn't that arson?
Yes, but it's arson for my personal gain, so it's okay.
Wouldn't it be more efficient just to cast light?
There's a difference between efficiency and fun. You'll learn about fun soon enough, I guess. Once we get playing cards.
I've had fun before.
I swear, if you go on about that goddess shit again.
No, not quite.
Maybe we should just
I
head
have
into
friends.
town and find a good tavern.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know a great place. Come with me.
Are you going in the main gate? Are you trying to go in the main gate, which has a closed door, or are you trying to go in the hole in the wall?
Go in the hole, for sure.
Oh.
Can I make a perception check before I go in this hole?
Yes, you can. Roll perception.
Just want to say real quick, Jim starts heading to the hole. Lysander starts heading to the main gate. Let's
Oh
see
my,
Jim
good perception.
Heading
Hold up.
to the hole and like quickly
I have
turns.
20 in perception here.
Dirty 20. So,
30-20.
as you are walking towards this hole, you do realize that there are guards just inside the hole in the wall, but they seem to be chatting and like not paying too much attention.
Wait, and they were fine with me burning their sign?
Oh, excuse me. Wait, come back.
You burned the sign of the main archway, not the side hole.
Oh, right,
Oh, thank
right.
goodness.
And the main archway at the doors are closed. There are nice gates and stuff that are closed. The hole doesn't seem to have a door.
Yeah, that's why I went there. Also because it looks like more fun.
Do I notice anything else or just the guards?
You notice the guards, and something else that occurs to you. I also need Jack, I need you to make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check? Got it. So it's 11.
Oh. Okay, so you're too curmudgeonly and old, but Anarchy. Something seems very confusing as you are analyzing your surroundings and like approaching this hole. That the sun is setting on your left, which means to the left is west, because the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But the sign that you are approaching on the left here is labeled East Craven, whereas the door on the right is labeled West Craven.
That's odd. The signs are reversed.
Yeah, probably just some dumb kid pulling a prank.
I'm not sure if it's some dumb kid,
Probably is. Pretty funny if you ask me.
but the signs seem very solid. You couldn't even
No.
burn it.
It's pronounced Nevar to
Can someone teach this kid how to read?
Well, if the signs are reversed, West Craven would be Nevar to
Well, like, I guess.
I wonder why they mixed up the signs.
I just want to record someone saying West Craven and just play it backwards now.
Oh, like this? If you're set,
Why are we going through the east door if it says the west door?
look, the
No,
hole
you're going
is
towards the east door, which is the hole in the wall.
Look, well, I don't trust that gate, okay? It just looks sketchy. The hole looks safer. It looks cozy.
But there are guards up ahead, and you just burned a sign.
Eh.
One of the guards has now poked their head out the hole, like, what the hell are you guys? I don't recognize you.
We're just travelers.
We're just here to go to the bar and get a drink.
We're hoping to find some refuge.
Or I'm here to get a drink. She's not. This kid's just here.
Everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh, it's not so good this time.
Her natural was a 1.
It's
Nat 1, a botch, no!
I got 13.
That's what I went from like 20 to 3. I got distracted. I was like, oh, people.
The problem is you're still so confused about why these signs are mixed up. You're like, no, I know that this is the west side of the city. Why is it
I'm
East
distracted to
Craven?
think about anything else. Like,
Lythander and Jim, however, as you are approaching this hole in the wall, and these guards have now poked their heads out, you are both realizing, I mean, they're clearly guards of some sort. Like, they're clearly in some sort of uniform, and they have a sword on their sides each, but, like, they're dressed nicely. They're not really in, like, suits of armor or anything terribly protective.
can I ask the guards a question?
Yes, you can.
Excuse me, sir, but why are your signs mixed up?
You mean our signs aren't mixed up? One pokes his head out.
But you see, the sun and you have the west sign where the east sign should be, and the
No,
east sign where the west sign.
This is East Craven, yes. Our sign is quite right and very lovely. Thank you for noting it.
Well, sounds good
I mean,
to
it
me.
is lovely.
Thank you. Yes.
The sign is still wrong, though.
I
You're
gotta
not
ask,
wrong.
Is
This
it like
East
a
Craven.
is it like a guard ball tonight or something? Your drink's really fancy. You guys going out?
Would you
Yeah,
like me to fix the sign?
Your guys' sign should be never tizai.
After a second of looking around, he looks at Jim. Did your friend just have a stroke?
I'm sure
well,
it's all right.
You see, the thing about my quote-unquote friend here, does air quotes, is
Your grandson?
he's not my grandson. He's just an idiot.
Oh, we're so sorry.
He just kind of followed me, and
We usually put the dumb ones on the west side.
oh yeah, he should go to the west side then.
No, he should stay with us. We're a team. We're Team Fisher.
Ugh.
Team Fisher, are you
Yes.
registered with the city in any sort of way?
Oh, should we make a registration?
No,
Well,
we
when we have
literally excuse them. They're morons.
travelers
Well,
that
we
come
should go through
regularly,
the proper
merchants and stuff,
channels.
importing. We have registers and stuff like that. That way we can.
We literally
See,
just came here to
Yes,
drink.
yes, you should.
We just came here
Yes.
to get a drink, to stop, get a drink, and they decided,
other-
oh, we should have a team name because we travel together, even though we met like 20 minutes ago.
The other guard has kind of scrunched his nose up slightly at your topic of just like coming to get a drink.
It's just.
We heard this is a very popular tourist spot.
Yeah.
Heard that.
Yeah, we heard that this is like the best place around to get drinks and stuff. So we
And
thought
play
we'd stop by.
cards.
This
This
is
place
the best
calls
place
me.
to go to. This is a very fine establishment. We don't just have some ruddy old bar sitting in here.
Then a nice, can Lysander make an intelligence roll for whatever, like, would be nicer sounding than a bar?
Sure.
Oh, you know, a 5.
It's going to be low.
6. Plus 1. Hey, it's Lysander's wisdom that sucks, not his intelligence.
Tavern's another name for a bar.
A nice tavern?
Oh. He scrunches
Yeah,
his nose.
me too. I actually heard that's on the east side.
This is the east side.
I'm so confused.
West. The west
Yes, the west side
has a tavern.
Okay,
The
we're
east-
going
Where
to
they
the
all
west
get
side.
drunk at the end of the day.
But I heard that the east side has the pub.
We have no pub. We have an inn. And there's a restaurant.
I
at the
like
bottom of
inns.
the inn.
I
It's
like
a very
restaurants.
nice place for people who have any amount of taste.
I have.
I actually can't
How
taste.
expensive is it?
Now the man kind of eyes you a little bit. Oh, and you swear it's almost like his nose goes a little higher in the air looking at you, Jim.
That's all right, sir. I can't eat.
You know,
Not to your
we're going to the
standards.
other one. It sounds more fun. Over here sucks. Come on.
How do we
Jim
get this
starts
done?
walking towards the gate.
Please let me know if you would like me to fix your signs.
Do they
Our
have?
signs are mixed up.
Do they have anything cool on the wrists or anything?
They do actually. The one has a nice set of shiny cufflinks, it seems.
Cool. Lythander would like to shake their hands and thank them for a wonderful time and see if he can snag some cufflinks.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no.
Oh no!
We're gonna get in jail. It's the first.
I'm gonna use lucky to re-roll. That's my
Kitty,
first
why?
lucky tonight.
Sure.
Sure.
Kitty's putting us in jail.
Kitty's gonna get us arrested.
17 plus 9 is 26.
Oh, thank
Nice.
goodness.
He doesn't seem to have noticed.
Oh.
He shakes your hand,
And right up the sleeves they go.
Well, to be fair, you got one handshake, so you've gotten one cufflink because he doesn't like. You know,
Lythander will put his other hand up there.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Have you never done this? It's customary where I come from. A double handshake?
That's what people who are barbaric and very handsy do.
Oh, I understand.
That's
Lythander switches hands.
racist.
What?
Because I feel it's good posture to fully know
Lythander, can I
someone.
try a double handshake?
Oh, okay.
Should he make a second sleight of hand check?
Yes,
for
you
that?
should make a second sleight of hand check for that, and then address Anarchy, who wants the double handshake with
I
you.
don't even have anything on my hands. I'm just a
18
rock.
plus 9 is
Okay.
27.
He doesn't seem to have noticed.
Very good. Right up the sleeves they go.
Right up the sleeve. But Anarchy now is holding her hands out to shake with you. Oh.
Lythander double handshakes with her.
Aww.
Can I see if I noticed the stealing
This
of the
is fun.
cufflinks?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Well, nat 20.
Oh, real nat 20.
Well, that was gonna be a hard check, but like
Nat 20's nat 20.
nat 20 is a nat 20. You do notice his fingers do a funny thing, and you are aware that guard's sleeves are now not like cuffed down all nicely. You're pretty sure the guard's gonna notice decently quickly too.
Yeah, Lythander's walking over to the next gate now.
I grab Lythander and go, nice work,
Lythander
kid.
keeps walking. Okay.
Nice work.
Lythander keeps walking.
Anarchy follows behind.
I literally did this deception check just to say nice work. That's the only reason.
Lythander's mentally going, shit. Somebody knows I'm a thief. He's going to send me to jail.
God, he's gonna take it on the whole
Well,
city.
Jim's just mentally going like, hell yeah. Maybe this kid's not so
Can
bad
I
after
notice?
all.
Can I see if Lysander's stressed out?
Make a perception check. Actually, no, make an insight check.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. So 15 plus 4,
19.
19.
You want it?
I thought you see
19.
that.
19. You are noticing Lysander seems just a little bit more nervous than he was previously. He doesn't seem much. He seems like, he's really playing it off. He seems cool, but something about him, you're definitely getting a more kind of nervous air about him.
Dear,
Little
your
bit of
heart
sweat on
rate
his
is
brow.
accelerating, and you look rather pale. We should get you some water immediately.
As you guys are now approaching the gate, which is down.
Would like to take this time to kind of trip and stumble a little, and because because so much attention is being drawn to him right now, he's very nervous that these guards are then going to come into the other side of the city for him now.
This is not gonna go well, Anarchy.
So
right?
Lythander would like to slyly kind of reverse pickpocket those cufflinks onto her in case they check him over for the cufflinks.
Okay. Now, she is significantly shorter
You're
than
right, I
you.
should put him on the old man.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Let a hand, baby.
I am perfectly
that
willing to
is
take these.
15,
You do not have to
sorry,
slide a hand.
15 plus 9 is a
15 plus 9 is 24.
No, I will steal them.
Lythander just fell and bumped into you. You don't notice anything unusual about it. You just klutzy kid. Just watch where he's going.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, are
stupid
you
kid.
alright?
I bonk Lysander on the head one more time.
We need to get you somewhere.
And it's a 2. It's not.
Please stop. He's on you.
you in the
It's
chest
fine.
with his
No,
staff.
it's fine because you see where he bonks me on the head is on top of the first 2 bumps, and so a third one forms anyway.
I
gosh,
can't
you gotta
feel
get
there anymore. I've lost all feeling. It's just like now I'm gonna call him Frosty.
Anarchy picks up Lythander and starts carrying him.
Oh, you've now been picked up by this little help.
We need to get him somewhere like where there's water and make sure he lies down and get some
You
rest.
are now walking to this front door that has a portcullis that's been drawn down, so like you can see through the bars and stuff like that. But there are guards who are actually in very proper military regalia with like symbols of like rank and stuff like that.
I shout at the guards, hey, you guards! You gonna let us in, or you gonna be like the assholes over
This
there?
man is ill.
One of them turns their head to look. Eastside didn't let you in?
No, please
No,
let
they're
us in.
assholes.
This man is
That's
ill.
why. We just want to drink.
This
They
man
are
is ill.
Please come in. They start pulling up this gate.
The
Wait,
drink's the magic word.
We got the best tavern within 200 miles in this city.
Hell
goodness.
yeah, I've heard.
Do you have
West Craven, I'm sorry that you guys had like your wits lost or whatever, that you went over to those snobs first, but like this is the city you want to be in. West Craven is the proud backbone of Craven.
They don't even have their signs right.
I saw the cave. I thought, hey, a cave is usually the backbones, but nah, you guys got it right here. I like
Please,
you.
we must
got it
hurry.
right.
This man I'm carrying is ill.
He's ill.
He's not ill. He's just a
And we got a
mob.
dog. Does he need something to be amputated?
I think he just needs some water and some rest.
Frosty.
I
We
just
can cut that
bonked,
out for you.
I just bonked him on the head a few times. It's fine.
Oh,
I
shit.
think I'm just gonna put a finger on it. Push it back.
His heart rate
What's
was
that to your head?
accelerating. I'm very concerned.
Well, pretty sure the longer with the tavern's got water.
I'm worried it might be heat stroke.
Tavern might have water. Tavern's got ale. You give him some ale.
Well, to the tavern.
Tavern
Let's
ale
go.
cures all
That's my water.
ailments.
Yes,
It
cheers, all.
does! He gives you a real hard pat on the back and, oh no! You actually do take 1 damage from it. From that real hard slap on the back.
I thought I was still carrying him.
You are still carrying him, but like, you're kind of carrying him bridal style, and being that you're short, your arms are more towards his lower back and upper thighs. So he still got the back of Lythander's shoulders when he gave him a good firm slap on the back.
Sorry.
I'm okay. Let's just get me to the tavern.
Tavern's right down that way. You're gonna go through the residential district about 5 blocks. It'll be on your left.
Style here.
Down on the left.
Yeah. Big tavern. Can't miss it. Lion's Pride Tavern.
Lion's Pride.
Pride of the West Side.
Pride of the West Side.
Best
Right on
ale
the
in
west
town.
side.
As you guys are stepping in, now that the gate has been drawn to, you are realizing you're in a rather large entryway. To your left, you can see where the other 2 guards are actually now coming over towards this end of the gate. About 5 feet away from the gate that you're actually entering in through, though, there's this crack in the ground that about 10 feet out has grown very wide until you can actually see straight down the center of the entire city. There's this huge rut in the ground that's all black and burned and stuff like that. It looks like this giant crack that's basically opening up between the city halfway through. And for the most part, buildings are all on one side or the other side of this crack. There's actually on the west side that you guys are on now, on the west side of this crack in the ground, there's minor walls, fortifications, some sharp sticks and stuff that have been shoved into it and everything pointed at the east side. The east side has generally just stacked up some boxes and stuff like that to keep it protected. This crack looks dead, absolutely dead and rotten. The only thing that sort of sits in the middle of the crack is you can see some ways down, there's one building that is kind of a little bit collapsed in but seems to be sort of built on top of the crack. And you can see all the way to the Capitol building, other than that, beyond the city, because it's taller than the building in the middle.
Hey, kids, talk about a shithole.
Anarchy's a bit nervous about dark spaces, like really deep dark spaces. She kind of like backs away a little bit.
It reeks of something it's not rubbing you quite right there, Anarchy. But the 2 guards from the east side are coming running over like, hey, you stole my cufflinks!
What?
Oh shit!
They
fine.
stop where the crack seems to, because the guards that are on the west side kind of look over like, what you accusing people of stealing from you for? He stole my cufflinks! Shouldn't have been so stupid. What'd you do, shake his hand? They
Jim-
seem like they're butting heads a little bit
Jim
right now.
picks up a small rock and throws it at the assholes that Lyvander robbed.
Roll a
Oh,
d20.
no.
It's an attack roll, so you get to add. It's a ranged attack, so you get to add your dexterity
Oh,
bonus.
no.
But no,
Which is 0, so I had nothing.
Okay.
Just want to see him old man.
It's a 3.
No, I can't do right.
He picks up this little rock that's like sitting on the ground and chucks it. It kind of bounces off the wall and like rolls on the ground a little bit at their feet, and they kind of blink and stare at it. The West guards look at you like they're like, keep an eye on your Gramps.
Please, sir, we're very
Yes, sir.
sorry. This man here is very ill. I'm pretty sure he has heat stroke.
We're both ill.
Nobody here stole from you guys. You probably misplaced them and don't remember where you put it. We did not I was wearing them. What'd you do? Pawn them off for something nicer? I did not pawn off my.
I throw
cufflinks.
another
Oh,
rock.
sure. Roll again.
It's 17.
Oh my goodness! You clock this one guard in the face. The other guard, hey, stop throwing rocks! And he lobs the rock about as good as your first rock. The West guards are now cracking up, laughing at how pathetic that Chuck was.
We'll be going to the tavern then.
Just enjoy your stay.
Quick, kids, run! Jim runs to the tavern.
I guess
Anyone in your
Anarchy
group
starts
robs
running with
anyone in our city.
like the Anarchy
cut
in
your
her
hands off.
arms.
Hey, look, if it'll make
You
you
are a
guys...
strong young man. You better be in charge of the Screw Beaters.
Is he saying this while he is in my arms?
Yes, he seems to have singled out Lypander as the young man who is potentially in charge of this group. Your grandfather's running off. Shouldn't you be carrying his bag? He's old.
I
He kind of blinks a little bit and looks at you being carried by the young girl before his head kind of tilts a little. What is she anyway?
Unknown.
Hello. My name is Anarchy.
Are you in charge or is she in charge?
I don't think any of us is in charge.
Every group needs a leader.
I'm the leader.
Okay. He's the leader.
Go catch up with your grandpa. Carry his bag for him, for fuck's sake.
So yes, sir, Lyfander's gonna try and jump out of her arms and run off.
Yeah, she just lets it happen.
Okay, are you gonna fight it or okay? These figures, you're not even gonna search
But
it. This kind of look like
Anarchy's like watching him, making sure he doesn't faint, and just kind of like watching his back.
the guard that you clocked in the face with the rock. Now you've run away, but the guard that got clocked in the face with the rock hasn't gotten back up.
Did I kill a guard?
I'm very
by
sorry, sir.
The West Side guards seem to be getting a good laugh about it, though. You are walking now. The residences here, they're kind of poor, they're kind of run down. They seem like they're built pretty strong. All of them have like certain fortifications. Some of the windows are boarded shut, it would seem. But the buildings here seem pretty strong, like they're built for better or worse, basically. Some of them have their own sharp spikes and stuff like that outside of these houses. There's a couple of burned down houses that you guys do pass.
Ooh.
Until you get to the tavern. The tavern itself has an entire wooden picket fence around it that's all sharpened to spikes and stuff at the top. You can see where there are metal bars that are built to drop down on the tavern doors and everything. The tavern is thoroughly fortified.
Oh my.
But the doors are open right now.
I bet it was
There
those.
are torches outside in the front and
I
everything.
suppose
Let's go
what's
in.
important is that we get you some water.
Jim just runs into the tavern, just happily and excited, and sits down at the bar.
I bet it was those West Craven people that made them have to board up like this. It seemed like
West
jerks.
Craven.
West Craven jerks.
Like that you can't keep East from West Street the same as mine.
We're on the west side, actually,
named-
even though it's the east side.
C, and the other is named Tsue.
C and Sue.
Sue.
I'm already in the bar. Like,
Yes, you get into the bar, you run down and plop down into that seat, and the bartender, this pretty big gruff, you're fairly certain it's a woman thing.
You're not sure if they're pecs or boobs.
You're not entirely sure. They're pretty big. Well, Jim is the first one in there because he sprinted off ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Right, I'm slow.
And the individual looks over you, and their voice, unfortunately, is deep enough that the voice is not helping you place man from woman. The hair is long enough to be a woman's and is in 2 braids, so you
I'm just
think
picturing the lady from Shrek.
the ugly stepsister.
Yeah.
You think might be a woman, but you can't see the lower half to tell if they're wearing a dress or pants, regardless, because they're on the other side of the bar. But they look over at you and kind of eye you a little. Need something?
Yes, beautiful, wonderful person. I would like your finest beer.
Finest beer?
Or shittiest, I don't care. I've had a long day, okay?
Beer's beer. The
Yeah.
stronger the better.
Good.
Something strong?
Yeah, hella strong.
Goes, grabs a pretty big tankard, starts filling it up. It's frothing over at the top. It's kind of green in color where it's frothing
Beer is not
over.
typically strong.
And brings it over and slams it down on the table in front of you. It sloshes a little on the counter. That'll be a silver.
Yeah.
Raises an eyebrow.
About.
Leans on the table real close to your face. You can pay, can't you?
Lysander going over to quietly
You are now in there, yes.
pickpocket back the cufflinks.
Oh, yes! Right! I pull the cufflinks out. Here, I'll give you these.
You don't know that you have the cufflinks.
Oh, no.
No, because there was a successful pickpocket to put them on you.
Can I search my pockets?
Well, first, let me see you make your sleight of hand check, Lysander.
Yeah, let's see.
16 plus 9 is 25.
You get your cufflinks back off. So, and like as your hand is coming out of his pocket, you watch his hand dive in as he starts fumbling around looking for who knows what. You are not finding any money. You are not finding anything other than what you already have.
Is Anarchy at the table yet?
Yes, you are now in there with them, Anarchy. You are the last.
Can I make a perception check on this person? I want
Make
to
a
see if I can
perception check.
tell.
If you can tell what. Man or woman?
Just ask them how they identify.
She's a miss here?
Excuse me, but what pronouns would you prefer?
What?
Do you have any preferred pronouns? Pronouns? I can't say words.
Pronouns? Pregatinans?
I prefer people buy and pay for what they're gonna buy.
Oh, do you happen to have any water? This man is very ill.
Points to Lysander.
Water.
Yes.
I would like your strongest drink, and Lysander winks at her in.
He has a heat stroke.
Hey, Lysander, pay the lady. Pay my bill for me.
She's staring at you. I don't think she's a lady. No, I'm not sure.
Use the cufflinks you stole.
Yes, drink.
Just use the cufflinks you stole to cover my tab.
You stole
okay?
cufflinks?
I'm gonna go take a piss.
No!
Jim gets up to go to the bathroom.
Lysander, all my fears are coming true at once.
Bathrooms for paying customers.
He's paying for me.
You got a silver?
Yeah.
He's got.
You got 2 silver for your drink?
Yeah, he hands you 2 silver.
Looks at the girl. You getting something?
I would like to get him a water. He has a heat stroke.
Yeah, water. Gets another tankard, fills it up. It's frothing over with the same kind of green sort of looking. It looks a little bit stringy in a way. Slams it down in front of you.
I have to use the bathroom. This break has been
Thank
brought
you.
to you by bathroom usage.
I'm also going to pause because I also have to go use the restroom real quick, guys. So quick little 2-minute
I
break.
go too, so I'm gonna go. It's Tinkle time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant toilets.
lands. Oh,
Actually, that's a bad idea, cause you might pee your pants. It's Tinkle time.
Then they go and they grab a cup and they dunk it into some sort of bucket that's off to the side, and it comes up dripping wet and goes and puts it down on the table in front of you. They bite one of the silver.
I come out of the bathroom going and just go, Do not go in there. Woo! Sit back down and just take a
Anarchy gives Lythander the really kind of gross-looking water.
I'm sorry for how it looks, but here's some water.
Thank you.
It's
I think I'm just gonna sniff
smells
it a
kind
few
of
times.
funky. Like it's been sitting still for a while.
Marsh water gross.
Just
It's
stop
important to stay
complaining and drink it.
hydrated.
Make the kid happy. Here.
Lythander's gonna just let it fall down the front of his shirt.
I'm making a perception check for this for sure, because
You don't need a perception check. There's water pouring down his front.
You have to drink it.
He's clearly forgotten how.
I lift
You're
the
right.
glass and try to make sure he's drinking the water.
Are you resisting this, or are you letting
He's
her
gonna
push
let it go in his mouth but fall back out.
She's like trying to adjust the glass to make sure it's up.
Is
Oh,
there anyone in the room
Lythander will
playing
drink some
cards?
There are people playing cards.
All right. All right, kids, come with me. See those guys playing cards?
Yes.
I'm gonna need your help here, kid, okay?
Um,
Need your
What?
human lie detector skills again.
I don't know how much I can assist you.
Yeah, no, not all you want. We're a team. Remember Team Fisher?
I'm sorry, but what is the purpose of this?
It's to make money for a good cause, and that good cause is rebuilding my bar.
Rebuilding your bar?
Do you not care about local businesses?
I suppose. To be honest with you, I primarily came here to try and find my way home.
Hey. They say not local for a reason. I'm sure your goddess would approve of you helping a feeble old man rebuild his lifelong dream.
Okay, at this point, Anarchy is making like a like, could she check what she's trying to be like deceived here or something?
You can make an insight check.
She wasn't born yesterday. Come on now.
Lythander might as well have been.
+4, so technically a dirty 20.
When you're listening to him, I mean, you're getting a certain amount of sincerity off of him. Like I mean, he really wants the money to be rebuilding something here. He doesn't seem like he just wants the money to like blow on like some sort of like prostitute or something. Like he seems pretty genuine in wanting to
Prostitute,
give
I'm
money
300
and stuff.
years old. Nothing works down there.
Oh
I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. That was so bad.
Oh no.
no! I mean, you definitely get the air of like he's trying to use you in some sort of way. Like you're being used to get the money, but like I mean,
Not
he doesn't seem to be
deceiving.
lying to you.
I'm
Yeah.
being brutally honest that
Yeah.
I am using you for the money.
Anarchy's starting to feel kind of uncomfortable with this. It's kind of bringing up some bad memories, and she's kind of like scooches over closer to Lythander. She's a little bit
Look, kid.
clearly
Look,
visibly
look.
upset.
Look, kid. I'll give you a bit of the money.
I don't want the money.
Okay, then. So what's the problem here?
Hey, if she doesn't want to gamble, I mean, like, not everybody's into gambling.
Okay, how about this? Listen, hear me out, okay?
I hear.
I will come with you. I will help you get home. If on the way you help me make the money to pay for my bar.
I'm not really looking to get home right now.
I'm
No,
looking to get
she's
home.
looking to get home.
Oh.
I'm offering her.
I've been looking to get home for over 100 years.
I will help you. I will come with
Aw,
you.
nice.
I will escort you. I will be there. Group power in numbers, right? If you just help me get money on the way.
Are you able to cross an ocean?
Well, like we could probably get a boat or something.
There's some pretty big fish in the ocean, aren't there?
Anarchy gives Jim a hug.
There, kid. Now let's go make some damn money.
Okay, but we should do this justly. The goddess would not like us to make money in a deceptive way.
What
Then
do you
we should probably get a job. Gambling's not really
job?
the most. Well, gambling's not really the most honest way of making a living.
honest? Oh, you kids are gonna be the death of me.
Lysander looking around. Yep, honest.
Yep, honest. We're noticing now that our other young-looking dude has walked in at pretty relaxed spirit. It doesn't seem like he's all dressed like to be kind of like all defensive. So like most of the people here seem to be walking around in some amount of armor. If they're not in full suits of armor, they either have like some sort of leather vest on that's not just like a nice vest. It seems like it's good quality leather or something. The boots are nice quality. Everybody over here seems like they're dressed like they're ready to throw down at any given point.
Anarchy's not fazed by this.
The dude that walks in does not seem to even be armed, as far as you guys can tell. He kind of just walks in, goes over to the bar to order a drink, a different part of the bar from you guys, because he's giving you guys polite space, not encroaching.
Lysander's gonna slide over. Hey.
Over. As you slightly. You in town?
Sure am.
Welcome to West Craven.
Thanks. What's your name?
Kip.
What's up, Kip? Can I buy you a drink?
Sure. Hey, Charlie, he's paying for my drink.
Who's Charlie?
Anarchy kind of scooches over
Larky?
to him.
I think he's flirting with her.
Oh,
I love that you picked a gender-neutral name too.
I was waiting for one of you to say, "What's your name?" For them to give you their name and for you to be like, "This did not help me at all."
yeah, Charlie, I'm paying for Kip's drink.
With what money?
I have money.
Right. We have to look for a job. How fun is bar?
Well,
I've got money, guys.
Oh, can
You
we go to
too.
the bar?
No, I can't pay for a bar.
Oh,
oh, I
The
know.
bar. I heard people.
Hey, hey, Charlie.
Real promising.
You need any help behind the bar?
No, I don't.
I can help you move tables.
Anarchy literally goes to a table and lifts it up.
See?
So people that are at the table are now like, hey, what gives?
I'm moving tables.
Oh,
This is how it's done, right?
put the table down. Put the table down, kid.
Oh, my mistake.
And the phrase is it, like, come on.
Gibbs is now laughing just a little bit, like this very kind of quiet way.
Lysander's gonna push a silver over to Charlie to buy the drink.
Charlie takes the silver, walks off, comes back with 4 copper for you, sends it down, puts Kip's drink down.
Thank you.
Drink it and get out. Then they walk out. Kip just kind of hums quietly and just picks up the drink and takes a sip. Brings you all the way out to Craven.
We're actually looking for work.
You're looking for work.
Uh-huh.
What kind of work?
I'll work the pace.
Something quick and easy,
Go figure.
preferably.
That's
a lot of
different
money.
kind of work. If you know any local hookers, let me know.
Looking to make money or spend money.
Well, look at how somebody make money.
I feel like I'm too small for this conversation.
Yeah, you're literally saying this in front of like a 9-year-old.
She's 100.
100-year-old, 9-year-old.
Cover her ears.
What ears? What ears? Do you see
No.
on this
Doesn't have ears.
weird
She's a
rock
gnome. It's not
monstrosity?
She just kind of like embarrassedly puts her hood up.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's cool.
I'm sorry, kid.
Nice armor.
Hey, come here. It's okay. You're wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna help each other out, and we'll make a lot of money.
Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna play a little cards.
Hmm?
I am. Okay.
Anarchy kind of just like thinks about things for a second.
Jim sits down with with 2 people playing cards.
No, hold up. Before you do that.
Oh, okay.
Before you do that,
Yeah. What? Before I do that.
I'm going to cast guidance on Jim. Well, I can touch you, and once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
I
You
can give
tell
you the
him?
guidance of the goddess.
What? I don't know what that is. Bringing
If-
before the level.
You like? Well, since this
What?
is for a good cause, and it's if the goddess is willing, then she could guide you to receive a little bit more cash.
Hell, that sounds great.
Potentially.
Thanks.
As long as she's willing and okay with it, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, hocus pocus.
Yeah, of course. Let's do
What's
this.
the wishes?
Casting magic.
Okay, but you have 1 minute.
Air quoted that
What?
cheaply.
You have 1 minute.
1 minute? I can do this in a minute. I can do this.
59.
58.
Oh, wait.
I haven't casted yet.
I can do this in a minute.
Okay. Would you like me to cast it now? Or would you like me to cast it closer over there? No, wait, I need to say things.
We are standing right next to them.
I bless you with the luck of the goddess. Good luck.
One of the men at the table kind of snorts.
How much of a crowd does the gambling have? Because gambling can sometimes attract crowds.
Gambling can sometimes attract crowds. Right now it's late evening, so there is actually a bit of a crowd.
Oh, all right, boys. The game is called Uno.
Wonderful. While they're getting set up, Lythander's going to say that that's his group, and maybe we can talk job later.
I have to concentrate in a corner, just kind of staring and kind of like praying.
And
that the
Lythander's
goddess
going to
gives you
go.
good luck.
You can tell that his eyes are following you right now, though.
Just shove your hands in your pockets, go follow him over to the crowd.
You have now intermixed with the gambling crowd.
Okay, so I see you put down a blue 6.
Yeah. I also see that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just happen to have a green 6. Ha! Uno, bitches.
Person puts down a reverse.
Does it need to like roll anything?
Wait, what?
This is fine. This is fine so far.
Wait, wouldn't the reverse just bring it back to me?
Yes, the next person just shoved it right back at you.
Should I roll to see if it's a green or a 6?
Sure, roll.
Do you want the goddess
Okay.
D4 on
Well-
this?
Yeah, the goddess what?
Roll D4.
So a 13 plus 3. So 16.
16, nice. You do have a card to play that you can continue to
Woo!
turn going.
I claimed Uno. That means I win. Does it or no?
If you claimed Uno, I think with a 16 you can definitely win this high stakes game of Uno.
I
did
mean,
win.
that's your only.
Woo! How much
That's
did
the
I
only
win?
goddess blessing you get. You get 1.
How much cash did I win from Uno?
You won 3 gold, 3 silver, and 7 copper.
All right, boys. Thanks for the game. I really better get going. Come on, guys.
While
I
this
suppose the
game,
goddess did see favor on you.
Thank
Wow,
you.
this-
Thank you.
game is happening,
Yes.
and Lythander's integrating himself with the
Yes,
crowd. His hands are just integrating themselves just a little bit with the crowd's pockets.
Just a little bit. Make 3 sleight of hand checks for it.
Certainly.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
We have a 9 plus a 15 again. A 9 plus a 9. And a 9.
I'm just
Plus
wrapping up
15
and shaking hands. Go like, yep.
All right,
game.
I'm
And I'm
so
just
bad.
like, congratulations! Congratulations!
Let me see. You get 4 silver and 3 copper off the first dude.
4 silver, sorry, what's 17 plus 4?
21.
And 3 copper?
Yep.
Okay.
And the second dude, you get 9 copper.
Cool.
For the third dude, you get this hemp cord out of his pocket. Hemp cord that has some sort of like seashell looking thing at the bottom.
Hey. I'll right on up the sleeve.
These things are feeling kind of
Well,
heavy.
maybe he dumps some
Oh, into the pocket. Okay. What's the 3 gold that you already had shoved up your sleeve? You know, with a couple of cufflinks. Your sleeves are getting kind of heavy. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
And we are moving because, we're all just saying good game, good game, good game, good game.
Congratulations!
Yep, good game. Thank you for the money.
Good
And
game.
I'll see you later. We're gonna hit the,
It
we're
was
gonna
nice to meet
go-
you all.
We're gonna get out of here now, okay?
Should we be staying here for the night?
Yeah, isn't Lythander still feeling kind of weak?
Oh, fine. We'll get a room or something.
Lysander going over. Mr. Charlie!
What?
How much are rooms?
$3 silver. Doesn't include food.
Is there a discount for good-looking men like myself?
You're not
Depends.
good looking.
Requirement in bed with me?
Oh.
Silver is.
For the room.
Okay, so here's the deal. I
Silver
get the
each.
bed, the kid gets the couch, and you, Lysander, you get the bathtub.
I pay for my room.
Yes.
Ugh.
Did I stutter?
Our room.
Did I stutter?
Are you sure you're gonna
You
be
pay
all
by the
right?
head, not the room.
Is it a common room?
It's the room I have in my house.
Got it.
Yeah, Lysander, cover me.
You just made money.
What are you talking about? I didn't make shit.
You won the Uno card game. It was amazing.
What's the silver to gold conversion rate?
10.
Okay, so I have gold right now.
I have gold as well.
All right, I should probably write down that I have gold
And
also.
you said it's 15 silver, right, for the room?
It's 3 silver a head.
Oh. Okay, fine. I have 3 silver here.
You take the silver.
Lysander will hand 3 more silver over for the little one.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got the money.
Oh, you won't pay for your so-called grandpa, but you'll pay for the kid. Oh, great.
You just made money at Uno.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that money was to fix my bar.
Plus,
The barkeep
she's
looks at
she's
you,
like
Jim.
part of a church. She doesn't like make money.
The barkeep looks at you, Jim. Can you make stairs work?
I could try.
Yeah, I guess.
You
I
don't
could
look
do.
like you're in the best of shape.
Well, like, yeah. A lot more nimble than you. Like, look, watch, I can do a backflip.
Don't.
Fine, I won't, for your sake. But I swear I can do it.
Make sure your grandpa gets up the stairs.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm only 300.
I close up at 11. That's when you can get the room.
So we just follow you back to your house?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I guess we'll just
Meander.
Want another drink?
I still have mine. It's not done.
I'm quite excited to actually get to sleep in a bed.
You gave me like a giant kegger.
I gave you a tankard.
A
It's an average
tankard.
drink.
Yeah. I've been sipping it. Slowly, making every penny count.
Their eyes narrow on you slightly. You're from the east side.
Nope.
The
not
bar
for
goes quiet when they say that. People looking over.
Lysander scooching back over to Kip.
I still
East side.
Right.
Those assholes don't even know. Don't have bars. Did you not hear?
No, they don't.
Exactly.
They sip their tiny little glasses of wine and they make it last all day.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm just a cheap little shit. Watch this. Chugs the rest of his beer, slams it on the bar.
make it. Oh, I want it to be. Make a Constitution check.
You're gonna be wasted.
You might be, which would be funny.
Oh
Oh no.
no! What'd you get?
8.
Wait, what's Constitution?
What's Constitution
What's your
again?
Constitution?
What's my Constitution? Where is that?
+2.
+2, so 10.
So the first thing you notice as you upend and start chugging this, and a bunch of it does slosh around your face. You've got a kind of foam-looking nose and mustache thing going on. The first thing you notice when you're not quite inhaling it a little bit early on is that it's thicker than like liquid, like water. So it's got this kind of thick mucus almost texture to it. As you start guzzling it, you are fully aware of this, and it's kind of slimy. Think about if you've seen the movie Osmosis Jones when he goes to the zit and he drinks that drink and it makes his head all green. Think about basically that as like an image for what it is that you are now currently chugging. You feel this gag reflex when you hit the halfway point on the drink. Make another Constitution check.
What?
1. So 3.
Ah! And you get like 2 more sips beyond the halfway point, and then you feel your stomach lurching, and you start coughing and spluttering as like the taste is suddenly setting. It has this kind of muddy aftertaste to it, and it does not taste good at all. And like suddenly the texture is mixing badly in your stomach, and you start coughing and spluttering, and drink goes all over the bar. Now people are laughing hysterically at you.
Lythander, this is your fault. Bonks Lythander on the head again.
Oh,
He
I'm
says, just like mucus looking stuff down.
Help clean this
so
up.
sad he's got rabies.
Wait, I gotta roll and see if I bonked him on the head successfully. I did not. It is a 5.
You hit his shoulder, real light, like.
Plus, you're probably drunk now. Anarchy's looking for a mop to clean this up.
You do not see a mop
Oh,
sitting in plain sight.
So don't worry.
do they have a cloth?
Don't worry, I can clean it up. Check this out. Check this out. I produce fire and
Starts licking the bar to just lick it up.
I produce fire and light the alcohol on
God,
fire.
That's so dumb.
You light the alcohol on fire.
He's
Make a
probably
wisdom
drunk.
check for me. Make a wisdom check for me.
It's a 4 plus.
Oh gosh.
plus-
So you have
plus
this brilliant
3.
idea. You have this brilliant idea to light the alcohol on fire. And as you do and you produce flame, the alcohol, which is also on your clothing, quickly catches as well. You are also now currently on fire.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Works.
Does anybody have water?
Anarchy's frantically asking around if anybody has any water to help.
The like bit of water that's left on from his tankard and dump it on the old man.
You're jumping on the
Basically, as long as she doesn't have to pay for the drink, she wouldn't do that.
gosh.
Hey, look, the rest of this shit's on fire at least.
Lythander has dumped the rest of his water on you. The barkeep has grabbed the bucket from which the water was originally grabbed from and just sloshed it all onto the counter. It is now washed and mixed with like the remaining liquid of the alcohol and stuff, like poured over the counter onto your laps. They do not seem to have cared for the fact that they have now sloshed it all onto you, but the fire has gone out.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry for
You
all this.
crazy? Trying to light a fire in my tavern?
Well, you know, it's just I was
Cut your
trying to
hands
clean.
off for that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, because I'm a nice guy.
I think he may be a little bit drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. Watch this. Watch this.
Apparently.
I can do fire tricks if you want. Check it out.
Don't.
No, I don't.
No, please don't.
Okay, then watch me do a backflip.
Please don't.
Well, maybe we
Jim-
should. Could you
Jim
perhaps
climbs
give
on
us
the table and attempts a backflip.
the ability to go to your place early?
Make a dexterity check,
He needs
Jim.
rest.
No kidding. Most of the women around here hold their alcohol better
It's
than
a
that.
12. It's 12.
Wait, what's your dexterity? What's your acrobatics? I guess.
No
Yes.
acrobatics, no dexterity. So it's just
Acrobatics.
12. Just 12.
Yeah, it's just 12.
Oh boy. So you land and you feel your ankle twist a little bit as you're landing. It hurts and you stumble and fall. You did get your feet under you, but you did stumble and fall in the process.
I told you I could do a
At this
flip.
point, Anarchy has picked up Jim over her head so he doesn't injure himself further.
You look over towards the corner. Hey, Frankie! Dude looks over. What do you want, Charlie? Take these losers by my house. And they pull out and toss a set of keys to this Frankie individual who catches them.
Are they also gender neutral?
No, Frankie looks like a man.
Thank you,
Plot
Frankie.
thickens.
The plot thickens.
Thank you, Franklin.
Anarchy continues to carry
Get it?
Jim
Because
to
Franklin's the
location.
lame version of Frankie.
Please excuse him. He's very drunk.
Franklin was my father's name.
And it's a handsome name at that.
He deserved a better name.
Pity those that are traveling with you.
Sorry, my grandpa's just
I
old.
pity me too.
I pity this man as well.
Oh gosh, the dude walks out, almost stumbles into another young man that seems to be walking in the bar, who stumbles backwards and he puts their hands in the air. And Franklin is his father. Frankie kind of stumbles backwards, like, "Oh, sorry, Kyle. Didn't mean to run into you there." Kyle's gonna
Alright.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey.
Lysander winks at him.
Hey, Kyle.
Turns and walks into the bar, a little confused by what to do to the fact that you just winked at him.
Kyle, a bit jumpy? Asking Frankie.
Doesn't seem any different than normal. Continuing to walk.
But compared to the rest of West Craven.
Kyle's a proud man and he has a lot to be proud of.
West Side Pride!
Understood.
Don't go picking a fight with the Cravens.
Either Craven?
Kyle's family are the Cravens.
Oh.
I'll make note of that. Don't pick fight with the Cravens. Why should I not pick a fight with the Cravens? Not that I would want to.
As they run this city. They are the backbone upon which we are built. They are the strongest people here, and we will defend our leaders, our proud, strong leaders.
Hey, Kyle, did you know you look like shit?
No, cover his mouth.
I covered his mouth.
Both of you make dexterity checks. Anarchy, you're kind of short.
Strong enough she can do it, baby.
Because you're already holding me. That's it.
Oh, no, hang on. Wait, my dexterity is terrible. That's right. I forgot about that. -3.
No, so it's literally.
Just say no, I can't do it.
That's fine. Lythander managed to clasp some hands over Jim's mouth.
Jim bites Lythander's hand. Do I have to roll for this?
Yeah, roll a strength check.
12.
Can I make an opposed dexterity check for him trying to put his hand in my hand in his mouth?
Well, make a dexterity check. I don't know.
9 plus 7.
Shit.
You do manage to cup your hand enough that he can't seem to get his teeth around your fingers. It's now cupped around his mouth. But he's trying to open his mouth pretty wide, so you're losing some seal on him in trying to keep your hand out of his mouth.
I just start shouting from with the hand.
I don't need a high profile.
Like, muffledly saying, "Hey, Kyle, you look like an asshole."
Yeah, he'll let me interpret.
Fight me.
Frankie is now just staring at him, at Jim. He seems to have stopped walking and leading you guys to a house.
Excuse me, Lythander, we should probably go, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we're trying. We just need to get.
Hey, Kyle.
And keeps walking.
Hey, Kyle.
Keep your grandpa up. Honestly, old men go running their mouths like that. They get killed
you
around
probably
here.
wear a hat all the time, like a green one, maybe an orange coat.
All this muffled by.
Lythander, actually, all three of you make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Let's see, a 9 minus 2.
11.
My passive's higher.
I got 9.
13.
All right. None of you notice anything particularly out of the ordinary as you guys have walked into the residential area towards a house that Frankie is unlocking and opening up for you guys. Go on in, make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Walking.
Shithead.
Have a good night, Frankie.
He raises his eyebrows, staring at the old man.
Dude, seriously, you're gonna get put in jail. Hey, can I, Jim, can I call you Jim?
It's my name. Don't wear it out.
Can I level up with you one-on-one?
No. Yes.
Can I?
Are you about to have a conversation?
Yes.
Is it a team meeting?
Yeah, sorta.
Okay.
Jim.
Sure. From the wind.
Look, you want your bar back, right? That's my understanding of what's happening here.
Yes, even the goddess would like to see you have her bar back. Clearly, she gave you her blessing.
Yep. Get my bar back.
I love Anna.
Jim, you can't get your bar back if you treat everybody like shit, because then nobody's gonna want to give you money.
It's true.
Well, you see, the thing about
Look,
that
sometimes you gotta kiss ass to kick ass.
Look, I've been on this planet a long time.
My lips don't move. I'm unable to kiss.
And I know a thing or two about getting money. Okay? And let me tell you a secret. Capitalism works because everyone is shit to everyone all the time. Got it?
I'm not saying capitalism doesn't.
You want to cash in, you got to assert your dominance. I have to prove that I'm on top all the time.
Capitalism is a ladder. And you see, if you keep punching the person's butt who's in front of you on the ladder,
Then they fall off.
no, they might kick you in the face and then you might fall off.
What is capitalism?
It's a
The most
form.
magical thing in the world, kid.
The religion
Magic isn't
celebrated by
real.
the capital.
Magic isn't real. Capitalism is a form of economics, an idea of how people should have money circulate.
Magic
I
isn't
see.
real.
Magic
What?
is quite real, though.
Have you seen this? Produces a small flame in his hand.
Yes, you clearly have some form of flint and steel in your hand, and it's very nice. A very nice trick of
Anarchy
sorts.
cast light again.
I understand that you have some phosphorescent moss. That's very nice.
You know what?
There's no moss in my hand.
I'm just gonna. Jim just falls asleep in the.
He falls on the floor. in the middle of the night.
Lysander's gonna move him to it. Yeah, we're gonna move him to a couch.
Yeah, we were
He wakes
How
up
strong are you,
semi.
Lysander?
to his room.
He wakes up ever so slightly, just to say,
How
well.
strong are you?
Oh, I have 10 strength and average.
So Anarchy's picking him up.
Lysander's helping a little bit. He's got his foot.
I wake up ever so slightly just to say, hey, I called dibs on the bed, remember?
I thought we all had separate rooms now.
Anarchy makes a glass of water and puts it by his bedside.
That's so
You go into the
wholesome.
kitchen, get a glass of water from a bucket.
That's so wholesome.
But she's concerned you're too drunk.
You need some water and maybe some Jesus.
She already cast.
Oh,
guidance.
Jim definitely needs Jesus.
Jim needs some Jesus. We all need some Jesus.
We all need some Jesus.
Being around Jim makes you need Jesus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like I need some
Okay.
Jesus just by voicing Jim.
So Jim has now clocked out for the night. There's a glass of water next to him. Do either of you have other plans for the night, or are you both settling in for the night?
Lysander will settle in.
I'm gonna settle in as well. Anarchy's
Settle in as well?
actually quite surprised when she sees the room because she honestly hasn't slept on anything so soft in a long time.
There are multiple guest rooms, and you can differentiate them because when you're opening doors through this house, one room has a hairbrush and clothing and stuff in it, and the other rooms have beds and literally nothing else. So you assume the rooms that you can sleep in are the rooms that have literally nothing else in them.
Oh, so the rooms that we got don't have beds in them?
They have beds, but nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
no
all she
clothing
needs.
or anything. Yeah.
She's
Okay,
just
it's
excited to see a bed, and she just kind of slowly approaches the bed and presses her hand to it for a minute,
Aww.
and then she's really happy about it, but kind of carefully inches
And
in,
then she
realizing
jumps
she's
onto
500
the bed
pounds.
and it breaks under her
Carefully
weight.
eases in.
Listen, you can't talk to a girl about her weight.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
She
I
knows
don't know.
she's 500 pounds.
West
She's been
Craven, it might be a
500 pounds for
compliment
100
to
years now.
talk about a girl's weight because of how strong she is.
She
Yeah.
carefully eases
Charlie's
in,
a
and she
girl.
kind of just
Heavyweight
really
champion.
sinking into the floor.
Yeah, we don't know if Charlie is a he, a she, a they. You know?
That being said, Lysander makes sure his window is open, just in case.
Just in case someone wants to come rob you.
Just in case.
You notice that the windows are nailed shut when you try to
Awkward. I'm not claustrophobic at all.
You could bust it, worst case scenario. It looks like pretty thick, hard glass, but the walls look pretty thick too.
I'm
is a
sleeping
tomb.
near a pyromaniac.
This is a tomb. And an
This
oven,
is a-
potentially.
This is a tomb and an oven. I don't know how good of a night of sleep Lysander's getting.
Not a good one at all.
Jim starts snoring obnoxiously.
Jack, I actually need you to make a. I'm gonna call it a Constitution check first.
Are you hungover? Not bad.
17.
Good. Now I need you to make a perception check.
I'm doing my perception. 18.
You woke up sharp, dude.
I just kinda woke up A-okay, too used to this shit.
You actually woke up in the middle of the night because something tickled your chest.
What?
Hey, what the hell is that?
You shoot up on the couch, do you?
No, I think we moved him to a room.
No, he's
Yeah.
in a room.
Yeah.
Put him to a bed. There's a water
I
beside his
nagged them.
Okay. All right. Do you shoot up in the bed?
Yeah.
You shoot up in the bed. Your heart kind of racing just a little bit. And look around at the room. It's dark. It is the middle of the night.
I cast Produce Flame just for light this time.
No, just like you're holding a fire in your hand. It's illuminating. The shadows are dancing on your walls.
Ooh, pretty. Tempted to burn them.
No.
No. Says Anarchy, your voice of good conscience. Otherwise, you don't really notice anything. But make a perception check.
Okay. 18. 21 in total. 18 nat.
You do notice that there is something sticking out from under your pillow as you are looking around.
What the hell is that? I lift up the pillow.
That must be what woke you. You felt something shifting around you. It's a piece of paper that's all folded up.
I could read this and invade privacy, or burn it and have fun. Well, nothing's stopping me from reading it and then burning it. I open it up to read it.
You open it up and a piece of gold falls out from inside of the folded up piece of paper. There's a note that's written on the piece of paper, and it says, "From Anarchy's goddess. Treat her well, and I will continue to bless you with wealth." The moon goddess.
Thank you. Maybe I'll pocket this
Thank you.
instead of
Man, my goddess is nice today.
So I get another gold.
You get another gold.
A piece of paper, a note. He literally just said thank you.
Anarchy's goddess.
And like put the note in his pocket instead of burning it. And that means a lot from him. That's actually a significant character moment because he really likes burning things.
That's so cool. I can't believe the goddess actually cares about me.
Well, she has given you some sort of important mission. You feel like
That
you
is
think
true. I'm alive.
And you did bless him earlier with luck.
You did bless him earlier with luck.
Mm-hmm.
You carry out your goddess's will, and your goddess will notice. You spurn the nature spirits, and the nature spirits will notice.
Jim scratches his ass and takes the water by his bed to the nearest couch and just sits down and drinks it.
So you get up and leave the bedroom to go downstairs?
Yeah.
You are now downstairs. And you sit and you drink this marshy water.
Yep. You know, this water's not so bad once you get used to it.
Water's not so bad when you get used to it. It's kind of disgusting and marshy, though. But at the very least, I mean, you don't feel terribly hungover. You feel pretty damn good.
I feel
17.
great. I 17 and 21.
Do you stay downstairs the rest of the night?
Nah. I look for something to read, don't really find anything, and go back to bed. You know, typical.
Yeah, there's not much. There's a couple of books down there. Pugilism Illustrated, Sue's book on war. There's a couple of books, but not much.
Nothing that really interests Jim.
Sorry, maybe it's Shunshu.
Goes back up to bed.
Sinshu. I don't know.
Goes back to sleep.
All right, you go back to sleep. The rest of your night is relatively uninterrupted. You're all waking up the next morning when you are smelling food cooking downstairs.
Oh, it doesn't include food. You have to pay for food. She's a tricksy woman there, cooking food early in the morning, getting us hungry.
Well, I'm not paying
Food.
for shit. Hey,
Nobody's
kid,
asking you to buy poop.
Anarchy. Do you need
Iron food.
Yeah.
I said he ain't paying for shit.
So,
Jim looks at Anarchy and sighs. Do you need food?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm not paying for shit. Let's go. Thanks for the night.
Don't you need food? Doesn't Lythander need food?
Lythander's gonna go over to the smell of food and ask how much breakfast costs.
Charlie is currently cooking what looks like a pretty decent meal of eggs that she is cooking, and a decent little veggie spread that's all getting scrambled together and fried up.
Ooh, that looks good. How much?
Throw some cheese onto it.
How much for the
Food.
It smells good.
You want breakfast? That'll be a silver.
Kip's drink cost less than ours.
Yeah, he didn't get the tankard of the strong stuff.
Why does
You noticed Kip was brought a small drink.
Why is breakfast so expensive?
You're welcome to go buy it elsewhere.
That's how
Anarchy,
they
like,
get you,
walks
kid.
up-
That's how they get you.
Hang on, Anarchy walks up to the counter and asks if the person could exchange for like a gold for a silver. She has change for gold piece.
In my bar, I do.
I
I'll keep money here when I've got strangers staying over. In
Yes.
case any of y'all are thieves.
Here's 10 copper.
Takes the copper. Y'all can
Are you
eat.
sure you don't want me to cover
Thank
it?
you. No, I got it. Thanks.
Charlie starts serving out 3 plates for all 3 of you.
Oh, I
Oh no, I don't need the
Oh,
food.
sweet.
It's fine.
Thanks for paying, Lysander. Lythander, whatever. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, they tilt their head. Don't you come out of that suit of armor?
Oh, suit of armor?
No, she does not.
Nope. She's
How's she?
Very attached to it.
she's a strange one.
Yes, I am attached to
survives
it.
off of the moisture that produces from inside of the armor. It's like one of those like fighter techniques, learning to live off,
I would
Make a
literally
deception
die
check.
without it.
deception. I have a +5. 12 plus 5.
Anarchy's just so
Yeah.
It's like, what?
God. Cool.
She's a very strange child. Don't mind her.
Charlie sits down at the table and starts to eat. Charlie's plate is a pretty wide plate that is actually mountained with food that Charlie is now proceeding to put away.
I also eat.
Charlie, do you know any place for us to be picking up work?
Wait, Charlie,
Guildhouse up on the
let me-
north end.
Yeah.
There's a guild house up on the north end of the city. Guilds don't really come in here anymore, so it's not too much. Otherwise, you could check at City Hall. Johnny probably would organize stuff like that if there's any work for travelers. Otherwise, you'd be going around asking all the businesses if they're hiring interns.
Well,
What about like merc work?
Mark work?
Merc.
Oh,
Johnny would organize that.
Where do I find Johnny?
Johnny's in charge. Mrs. Craven.
Mrs. Craven.
oh, the Cravens again. The ones that nobody messes with.
Oh, guys. You covered my mouth, right?
Yes, we did. Well, I couldn't reach, but Lythander could.
Okay,
What?
I'm just being sure he didn't like that Kyle guy didn't hear any of the shit I said last.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You have to be on your best behavior, sir.
Well,
We're getting a job for your bar, and the goddess is favoring you clearly.
Hugh Fisher has a goddess and a thief / merc and an old curmudgeonly man all working to open a tavern. I can see it now. Until Jim dies tragically of a heart attack.
oh
Oh! This perhaps could be the route that I can actually go home.
Okay.
True.
Okay. We'll go there. We'll go to Kyle's family's place.
And you're gonna be on your best behavior?
Yes, no fires.
Good.
Like maybe
Please, no fires.
Fine. Fine. Why don't you just take alcohol away from me too while you're at it?
I mean, if they're offering you a
Probably
drink,
be a
I'd like
good.
to accept it.
Okay, cool. I'm hearing a yes. That's alcohol. Cool, let's go.
All right. So, Lysander, I suppose. Before they, where's the Craven's house? Johnny, Miss Craven.
North end of
Mrs.
town of the
Craven.
big political building.
North end of town, big political building. Can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it. All right.
Centered on the crack.
Centered on the crack.
The
You
crack?
got it.
The big hole?
Yeah, you know, the crack.
Not a hole, it's a crack in the ground. Doesn't go
Oh,
that deep.
Yeah, come
Okay.
on. Like, come on. Only an idiot would call it a hole, especially for like a pun or something. But that no one got.
For some reason, I think I misheard earlier in the description of town there was a big hole in the city.
It is a huge crack that runs down it. Now, by crack, it's not super deep. It's like if you were to take it's shaped like a crack, but instead of going super deep, it goes down about 7 feet or so, and then it's big and flat and wide in the middle. But it narrows out to a point on the one end that you came in at. So it definitely seems like a crack that's spreading, but it's like a
Okay.
really wide rift basically between the two halves, and it's all dead and blackened inside.
Yikes. Yeah, she's still not very a fan of that. But like, and we're not in the crack.
No, you are not.
No,
Okay.
we're on
It
the.
is a definite border
Passing
between
that
east and
crack.
west side.
Anarchy's definitely going to be like doing like a perception check on that thing, because like that's she's not
So
a
far-
fan
Pretty
of
sus.
So far, you guys do not seem to have to cross it. You're walking north into town, so you're going to be walking parallel to it. As you guys are walking
There's
up into
no
town,
pain worse than this.
what about the pain of death?
Nope, this is worse.
says the expert. I know, I've died 7 times.
Death, from my experience, is rather peaceful.
Yep.
As you guys are walking north in town,
Conversation.
you end up passing the tavern again, up towards. But as you're walking, you eventually see that you're entering into a rather large clearing. What looks like it might have once upon a time been some sort of like event square or something like that. You are seeing to the north another set of really large gates and everything that are closed and boarded up. There's a slightly run down looking but rather large, what looks like it was once upon a time a very fancy house to the right. There's a big, large political building to the left of the gated area. The political building, the crack seems to run up the stairs and stuff like that and goes into the building. So the entire front, like a cheese wedge of the building, basically is like collapsed in and everything. There's these rounded stairs that used to be centered on the front of the political building and stuff that are all caved in the middle and part of this dead kind of area of the city.
Okay, Anarchy's glaring at that area. She's trying to inspect it. She thinks it's real sus.
And as you guys are walking by, you pass right by the building that is built on top of this car, other than the political building, because it goes up into the political building. But across this event square from the political building is another building that's sort of built across this dead area and kind of collapsed in on it and stuff like that. But there is a young man that's up on the roof of that building currently working on fixing something, it would seem. You do seem to recognize him as Kip.
Hey, Kip!
He stops, turns his head, glances over. Hey, you're the traveler.
Yeah!
What's happening?
Finally came looking for that work. We heard that the Cravens could offer us some work.
Hey, Kippy boy. How's it going?
Hello, Kip.
Sunny.
Why is there
He
no
tries
grass
to
in this
smile,
area?
but it
Looks
just
up at the
looks
clouds. It's kind of cloudy today.
weird. Well,
Looks like it might rain.
life
Would you
treating
like us
you
to
well?
plant some grass?
It's not much grass that grows out here that ain't gonna be marshy.
Still,
Johnny
this
might have work for you.
is Aaron?
Mrs. Craven, right?
Yeah,
You got it. Can we head in?
the west side. They don't tend to like people just dropping by.
No?
It's a big political building. No one's gonna stop you, but
Cool. Marching on up.
This seems like a good idea.
Jim, you are fully aware, and Lythander, it is a passing thought as you're walking away, that the building he's on top of looks like it at least once upon a time was a rather large jail.
Not a fan of this. Been in jail too many times. I can't get back. I can't go back.
And there is a fortified door that you can knock on. You have a knock on that, and after a couple seconds, a guard in full armor opens the door, looks down at you, and sizes you up a little.
Hi.
Hello.
Looking for Mrs. Craven to maybe help with some odd loose ends, some mercenary work.
Mercenary work? Right, mercenary work.
You're a mercenary?
That's correct. Just kind of move some of the leather armor around a bit. I'm gonna come in.
Please.
You're serious?
Jim tries to smile again, but it's again awkward and creepy and weird.
Oh no! You got names?
Lythander.
Anarchy.
Jim.
Anarchy. Jim. We're the Fisher group.
The Fisher group.
The Fisher
Team
group.
Fisher.
Is that
We haven't all agreed on the name yet.
You'll be hearing about it eventually.
But Lythander's the
When you get
leader.
more popular.
Wait, who made him the leader?
Lythander said he was the leader.
You're not the leader, kid.
But the guard.
Kind of known as like the Fisher family, really.
Hey, no one bosses me around, got it?
family of mercenaries.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Go away.
Really?
You're
Because
probably East Side spies.
No.
we are not.
West
Eyes
Side Side.
narrow. You look like you're dressed kind of nice.
My
You have
clothes.
some fancy armor coming around with you, and it looks all jeweled.
My
That's just how.
clothes are literally tattered
Question.
and molded.
Would East Side guys be experts at Uno? Pulls up my card.
Yes, that's their favorite game.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh, well, puts my cards away.
But he wants to open up a bar.
No, oh crap.
This man has a dream. He wants to open up a tavern.
I have a dream too.
You do? What's your dream?
I wanted to be a ballerina.
Oh,
You should live your dreams.
I think you should live your dream too. Why can't you do both? Have best of both worlds.
I'm lying.
Oh,
Oh. Well,
You really had us on the ropes.
Currently.
if you want to be a ballerina, you can
Which
though.
means there's no way we could be a spy. The logic checks.
yeah.
Any jobs that we can't handle ourselves, you guys certainly wouldn't be able to handle.
Are you
Then
sure?
It'd be a great way to get rid of us, sending us off to our deaths.
Exactly. If we
That
die,
was murder.
we'll never come back again.
We're a pretty strong group. Anarchy picks up Jim again over his head.
Hey, put me down, damn it.
The dude blinks. He actually seems to be genuinely impressed with Anarchy right now.
We're rather strong.
She puts him down.
Thank you. That's
No
more
problem.
like it. I'm the brains. She's the muscle.
I can
and
at least do
he's
some heavy lifting for
the
you.
comedy relief.
Lythander smiles. Consider me the bard of the group.
We have a perfect group dynamic going here with that classic adventurer stuff. You know, the kind that you hear about in the legends, yada yada, all that bullshit. You know, except
We have the power of God and anime on our side. Sorry.
whatever anime is, yes, we have that too.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't trust the gods here.
Well, I don't either exactly. You know, we don't get along too well. I personally trust one thing and one thing only, and her name is capitalism.
I hear a lot of this capitalism.
Sure, you're not an East Side spy.
I guarantee it. Well, trust me. I can teach you things that those East Side scums know nothing about. I know how to like, you know, get around. I know the ins and outs of how to make a good fortune. Those assholes, they don't know shit. They're jerks. They don't
They
even
know
drink.
everything about making money.
Oh yeah, they know how to make money.
I know
They don't
nothing
even know about the
We're on
best
the east
industry
side
ever.
side.
Excuse me, sir, but I know nothing about making money.
Yeah, she literally doesn't even know what money is.
I never needed it before.
Oh god.
I just sort of wandered the bottom of the ocean for 100 years.
What?
I wandered the bottom of the ocean for 100 years.
She's a bit of a poet. It's a metaphor.
No, I really did that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Look, we both know that's impossible. Magic's not real.
Yeah,
Well-
no shit.
I feel like I should say otherwise, but I also
He's
feel
kinda
like
been
I
in
get
that
in trouble
almost
for
a
saying
while,
so.
you know what I mean?
kid. It's okay. They're not gonna believe that we're real.
Not
It's
any
okay.
gnomish cities
It's
anywhere
worth
near
it.
here.
Yeah, she's been in that
Okay.
armor a while.
How did she, you know,
Anarchy kind of just like puts up her hood and just
you want
like
to know?
sad.
she's living in there with it?
Jim is
Presumably.
getting more and more annoyed because he
Good.
just doesn't like people.
Everyone make persuasion checks for me.
Persuasions. 5.
Oh, this is
Oh
terrible.
no, Gina!
Wait, what's my modifier for that?
Oh no, me!
That one?
I got 6, nat 2.
Oh gosh.
6 and
So
6.
you're trying to look persuasive. Lythander got a 15, right?
Look, Jim can't really be
16.
persuasive when he's trying to smile and
I'm
act
literally
nice.
a hunk of rock that was just like, hi, I walked the bottom of the ocean.
Look, we're kind of busy right now. I can look into getting you a meeting, but Mrs. Craven has some other stuff on her
I
mind.
light my hand
Why
on
don't
fire to intimidate him. Listen here, you little shit.
Oh my.
You're letting us in, and you're letting us in now. We
Wait,
will
you said best
be seeing
behavior.
these evil. Look, your way didn't work. We're doing my way now. I'll roll for intimidation right now, okay?
This is terrible.
It's 12.
He does seem to shift. His demeanor shifts entirely when you do this, and he seems to be sitting up a little bit straighter to try and emphasize, like, as if, like you. How tall is your character?
5'10", so like
Okay,
short for
so
a half
he's-
elf, but tall for a human.
Yeah, this man clocks in as he's standing up straight and really emphasizing that he's taller than you at a solid 6'1", and is looking down at you, telling you that you better be scramming. You wouldn't be the first person I killed on these stairs.
I thought you said you were a murderer.
I'm gonna.
Wait.
I don't kill in
I
cold
take
blood.
Lysander aside
You
for a
wouldn't be the
second.
first guard I accidentally
Hang on.
killed.
Can I take Lysander for aside for a sec?
Sure.
You seem to be the closest to convincing them. If you like, I could give you the blessing of the goddess as well. Perhaps she could help us through the door?
I think that would be smart. I also think maybe you take the old man
Okay.
to the tavern and I'll do the
I can't
negotiating
do
and come
that.
back with.
I have to concentrate.
Okay, well, when I get in, I'll have to go in by myself.
I
while you
turn off the
concentrate.
fire and walk back to you two.
Okay.
Okay,
But I
he's
can
not
at least
budging,
help
guys.
Get you in though. I give you
What?
the blessing of the goddess.
Hocus pocus, aliocus.
You have a minute.
Okay, running over. I'm so sorry about all of the action. He's just a little grumpy when he hasn't eaten yet, and I understand that Mrs. Craven is very busy, but I promise that we have prospects that I'm sure will
he just
intrigue her, and
annoys
she
me.
will be very happy if you brought me in to talk to her.
Oh, yeah, and I should just bring strangers in from anywhere to waste her time. What kind of proof you have of your credentials?
I have been across. I've started. He's gonna say the Gulf of the town that his village, the
Okay.
Gulf. I have traveled from there all the way down to here. I think it's down south.
Yep. Yeah, no.
South to
end.
here. I've yet to be killed. I have proven my worth, and I am no friend of East Craven.
And remember, you get a D4 on.
Roll your
Roll.
persuasion.
You get a D4
Let's
as well.
see. You got it. Blessing of the goddess be with me.
Four.
Yeah, I know. And a 1.
Oh
So that's a 5 plus persuasion is another 5. I'm gonna use a luck. Go again. Is that what? I'm using my luck. Okay. I assumed that I didn't regenerate them after last night's sleep, so yeah. 15.
Oh, okay.
15 plus 5 is a dirty 20 plus the 1.
He studies you a little bit, seeming to be sizing you up.
Make my 5'7" look like a 5'8".
Stand just a little bit on your toes so he doesn't notice.
Are you in heels? No. Gets back on his heels.
I can't bring you in now. I'll look into seeing if she can fit you in tomorrow.
That's not bad.
There are some people in town. We had scuffle lately. There are some buildings that could use some repairs. I'm sure the owners of those buildings might be willing to throw a little bit of cash your way, but the people here don't have much money.
A scuffle with East Craven?
Yes.
Lysander spits.
He spits where you spit.
Jim just says, "Man, screw those guys," and throws the fire that was still in his hand over at the east side.
Oh.
Roll me 20!
Oh no!
My dice is not kind today.
Oh no, it's a 4!
Jim can't do any hits ever. It's just a rule.
On this fire and it goes into like this little dead area between the two halves of the city, and it kind of just fizzles out.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Can I try that again?
Oh god, your grandfather's got spunk.
Yeah, he does. Just few East Craven hating people.
Or meet you every wits about you at least.
Yeah.
Anarchy doesn't like the conversation, but she's just gonna stay quiet for now.
Then
You can
tomorrow.
offer to help some people around town. They might be able to throw some cash your way.
Certainly. Thank
That's
you.
excellent.
Walk back over to the group. Guys, listen. We want the big fish, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
Team Fisher.
So
Let's
I
go to the
used
guild hall.
to be my dad used to be a fisherman. Still is. And
Is that
sometimes
why
what you have to do is you
lame-ass
have to
name?
sacrifice. Listen. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a smaller fish to get a bigger fish. Okay? So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do today's work for free. We help fix some houses. We get in good graces with the Cravens. They're the people who have the lots and lots of money. You know, they're the heads of this town. We get in good with them. The chances of them hiring us for merc work and paying us well goes up.
I like this idea.
Personally, I don't really like doing anything for free, but
It's for a bar.
fine.
Yay!
All right, let's go, Fisher family.
Fisher family.
We're still debating on that name.
My dad starts walking.
Oh, boy. Pip doesn't seem to be working on his roof anymore. He seems to have sat at the edge to watch your entire interaction.
Gonna walk
with
over
the
to
guard.
Kip. We're here to help with work.
Yes.
Help me.
Giles
Help
awkwardly.
anybody who needs help. I saw you fixing a building. I was told that we're fixing buildings today.
I can do
Give him
heavy
a
lifting.
charming smile.
Walsh building's been broken for 89 years, almost 90 now.
Where are the buildings that need the fixing then?
Residential district.
Residential district. That way. Can't miss it.
District.
Got
Yeah, they look like they're burned to the ground or else crumbling.
Got
Hard
it.
to do the buildings around here. They stand out.
Come on, guys. We're going
Would you
to
like them
burn
fixed back up?
buildings.
Well, I imagine the people that live there would like them fixed back up.
Let's fix them
Not
back.
my buildings, so.
Lysander begins to walk to the resident.
Back into the residential district. Some of these buildings are buildings that you passed yesterday on your way in going to the tavern, and there are people who are out working on fixing up these buildings and stuff. They seem a little bit suspicious of you guys as you walk up, particularly with Anarchy, but with Lythander's story about, oh no, she's just a gnome in armor. I mean, they can respect armor. Everybody here walks around generally armored.
Nice.
And one good spit about the east side, and they are very willing to accept your help fixing their buildings.
Lysander's so shocked to watch as everybody spits in the same spot as he's spitting. They have some deadly accuracy with their spitting.
They have some deadly accuracy.
Hey, can you guys use that ability to spit on him? Be funny.
Please don't.
What needs to be lifted?
Well, we got some collapsed support beams. They're pretty heavy wood. It's solid oak.
Got it.
Oh,
Will
she's
do.
got it.
Anarchy goes to lift the support beams.
They are thoroughly impressed as you are helping to lift some of the heavy things. Some of the guys, actually, at some point, you all kind of notice, are like looking down at themselves, like in a little bit of shame when like a couple of bigger dudes are like muscling through something. You go over and help, and like it really shows them up a little bit.
Oh, Anarchy.
Oh, Anarchy.
And she's just like smiling, like, yes, I'm helping.
But you guys are generally making very good impressions, especially since you're not taking money from people. They do end up acquiring lunch for you guys. You do not have to pay for lunch, but you are ingratiating yourselves very well. Particularly Anarchy, at some point you actually spend most of the day away from your group, only because at various points, like once one building's heavy stuff is done, they say, there's some heavy lifting to be done in another building, and
She's
people,
right into it.
I would say people kind of like are pulling you around to handle stuff that you seem very qualified to be.
Oh,
Nice.
Are we what the hell are Lythander and Jim doing?
Well, there's lots of stuff in terms of like hammering up drywall, wooden beams, and stuff.
Yeah.
There's lots of other stuff that can be done very basically to be rebuilding a lot of these houses, stuff like that, sanding some burned things down, reinstalling windows and stuff. There's plenty that can be done that doesn't require like huge amounts of muscle.
A part of like a tug team to help pull up a support beam.
Yep. Climbing up high potentially to handle some stuff on the roofs for
Lythander seems very apt at handling going up high places. Just kind of like at some point, there's a pole and he just kind of shimmies his way up the hole. He ain't nobody's business.
Like the scene from Mulan.
Jim is just
He's
noticeably
being a man.
annoyed that he's
Oh,
doing work for
man.
free, but happy that he got free lunch out of it.
You got free lunch, and it was nice lunch. It was, there were some pretty hearty salads, Cobb salads with some nice boiled egg on them and stuff. Not much in the meat department, it seems.
Anarchy gives her portion of her lunch and splits it both with Jim and Lythander.
Oh, thank you. Lythander will give you the hemp cord with seashell if you want it.
Oh, thank you. This is very pretty.
You're welcome.
Anarchy just kind of puts it around her neck like a necklace.
Hey!
He gave her something cursed, please.
Oh no. Oh no. Am I gonna die?
Oh
Anarchy's too young for this.
Make a religion check,
Oh, okay. I could do that.
and then make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my religion check is insane. Hang on, because I have proficiency in religion too. So for 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 religion.
Okay, and the wisdom saving throw?
I'll do the wisdom saving throw. Hang on.
And you're proficient in saving throws in wisdom.
That's right. Okay, so hang on. 17 then. Do I live?
It feels a little weird. Something about this necklace as you put it on kind of gives you an uneasy feeling in your stomach.
Can I immediately take it off?
Okay.
What about the religion check?
Does she? It was 20.
Yeah, what about that religion check?
That religion check of 21, you're able to identify something about this, like the feeling in the pit of your stomach, being the strong and devout prayer machine that you are, you recognize that something about it feels innately unholy to you.
Oh gosh. Anarchy gets mad at the necklace, and she goes off to the side where no one can.
Just like the picture, Lythander gives it to her, she just smashes it!
Hold on. She's going off to like an area where she can't be seen,
Okay.
and she kind of looks around, make sure nobody's watching.
It's okay,
Okay.
you're on your lunch break.
That's fine, okay?
At this point, she puts the necklace to the ground and casts Word of Radiance on it.
Tell me what Word of Radiance does.
Alright, so it says you utter a divine word and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature. Oh, shoot, it's creatures. Never mind. I don't think I can do this with that.
Well, continue to read it.
Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must exceed a Constitution saving throw. Take 1d6 radiant damage. I don't think you can use this as an option.
So, what happens is you cast this spell, radiant energy bursts out of you, your eyes glowing and emanating this energy. You actually are very aware. What's the radius?
She's the
It's
avatar.
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. So this really bright light like fills up this alley that you've basically scurried off into and found. So it's a perfect 1. This bright light bursts out from you, and you feel as this light comes pouring out of you, it's almost like this wave of emotions washes over you as well that feels deeply angry and then hurt and like almost like you want to cry, but you're aware that you do not have the ability to cry. But these emotions flood through you as this light pours out of you until you feel something push back at you. You take 4 damage from this pushback until you hear this really, really loud, what sounds like a crack of thunder. Now, everybody else on this side of the city definitely hears the crack of thunder as well. And when you look down again, the shell is in 1,000,000 pieces on the ground. An exaggeration, obviously. We're not counting pieces. But you feel a little bit dizzy from the experience.
Jim is running towards
Anarchy
where
just
this
like
thunder
sitting down,
sound
just trying to
coming
collect
from,
herself
just
for a
going-
second.
Hmm?
Anarchy just sitting down, trying to collect herself for a second.
Jim is running towards this area, just going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
You
oh
go
shit.
running over, and Anarchy's just sitting on the ground.
Kid, you alright?
What was that satanic object?
I don't know, something that idiot over there stole, probably.
You
Where
both
did
are
it
away
come
from
from?
Lythander.
This is
So Lythander is not. Lythander is not with you guys because you left him.
Right, I forgot about that.
Okay, speaking of the sticky fingered boy, since Jim has left, Lysander's going to take 1 extra egg slice off of Jim's plate and put it on his own.
What?
Anarchy's immediately getting up to go try find Lythander.
We find him sitting exactly where you left him, eating his lunch.
Lythander, I need to speak with you.
Okay.
This is a very serious matter. We should go someplace private.
Standing up with his plate. I'll follow you.
So she takes him to the alleyway where the necklace kind of exploded
There is
And
still
Lythander.
on the ground.
and points to it on the
Jim's just sitting
ground.
on the floor, by the way.
And she looks at him very seriously and asks him,
Where did this necklace come from?
I don't know why my instinct with Lysander just be like, I've never seen it.
Never seen it before, Daniel. You
This
gave it to me.
necklace has an extremely dark presence to it.
Is the dark presence gone?
I do a perception check to make sure that's gone.
Make
Am I able to see
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
But you can add your wisdom bonus instead of your intelligence bonus if you would like, being a cleric.
Well, both for wisdom and intelligence,
The bottom of
honestly.
my foot is doing a weird.
No, it doesn't even matter. It
I
just,
didn't know if it would matter or not, but
I don't know.
I guess I get 9.
a 9. You're not sensing anything around you.
Oh no, wait. No, it doesn't work that way.
You're not sensing anything around you.
I'm not certain, but I hope so.
Because the hemp is still intact.
Wherever this came from, it's not from a good place.
Maybe you should investigate the hemp.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate the hemp then.
Make another Arcana check, but again, you can use your wisdom bonus if you'd like.
That's even worse.
Pretty sure you can
I got
smoke
Gina.
that.
Pardon? Was that 9? Oh, it's a 9! Oh, my bad. I thought it said 6
Better.
for some reason.
It definitely smoked that.
Alright, so it's 11.
Oh, look at that! You're not sensing anything on it.
So tell me, do you think I could turn
I
this thing
think
into
so.
edibles?
Please don't eat it.
She snatches it like immediately.
Consumes an evil demonic piece of pot and proceeds to have an evil demonic trip. He gets the munchies that only hands can satisfy.
entirely fair.
This thing, when I put it on and tried to destroy it, it sent me back. It was shooting this energy at me, and it hit me against the ground.
I say we leave it in the nearest crack.
We can't do that!
Can I give you my short sword instead as compensation? I'm
I
sorry.
don't need a weapon. We need to get rid of this.
Right. The seashell pieces or the hemp?
All of it.
I hate that I have to say this, but Jim,
Yeah?
maybe you should burn it.
Burn.
Oh boy.
Finally.
Please be careful. Wait, I have to look into something. When I used magic on this, it seriously injured me.
Ooh.
Well, not quite seriously, I'm standing, but
What's your maximum hit points?
11.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I'm fine, but like,
Yeah, you don't look bloodied until halfway.
so like I'm like 7 right now.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
I have my full 10 still. So I use produce flame and I just yeet a fireball at that shit.
Well, you eat a little tiny flame at that shit. A fireball is a much bigger ordeal
Sorry.
cast by a wizard.
A little tiny flame at that shit.
A baby fireball.
Yeah.
Not like, I had a wizard once that cast fireballs centered about 6 inches above their head. It was a brilliant moment that killed everyone in the room. But
It's a little guy, but it spreads
it's not the
beautifully.
size that matters. It's all it counts is how you use it.
Exactly.
So, you cast this fireball at this piece of hemp rope, and the hemp rope bursts into flame. The flame actually burns black for a couple seconds before oranging out.
Jim is just happily like
Anarchy,
hopping up and down
puts
like a
her arm
child.
out in front of Jim.
You should
And
also
the
make
hemp
sure.
rope there is sitting there like it's kind of like those firecrackers and stuff that do that weird like snake coiling thing. It's like it's writhing on the ground as it's burning.
You should make sure that the seashells also get burned. I do know because I lived near the coast that seashells do in fact burn. They turn to calcium deposits and turn to dust.
Got it. Throwing another one. Here we go. Yeet.
You start burning these seashell pieces as well, and now you guys have a tiny little fire in this alley that is burning down as everything is turning to like ash and dust and calcium deposit and stuff.
Anarchy grabs her warhammer and smashes it further.
Oh, okay. You're aggressively killing the rest of this item.
Anarchy doesn't like it.
An appreciative stance away from the fire while this is all happening.
Yes, of course.
Ah, yes. 10 out of 10.
Can we just acknowledge
Just like
that?
to picture he's outside of the alleyway, like you guys can barely see him. He's just clapping.
Every time you look over, he's another 10 feet away. Eventually, he's over at East Craven. Go team!
I
The
don't know.
marshland. You guys go. You're doing great.
I don't know if the fire was it. If the hammer was enough. What do you say we get more fire?
You could add more fire.
Those two more
Lysander's back out helping people with work.
Anyway, I guess we attempt to put out the fire now. I'll just keep mashing it with my hammer.
I keep throwing.
You have
No, I think we're good now. We're good.
You have fired and mashed this thing enough that like you don't even really recognize, other than the ground itself is kind of charred. You can't tell like any sort of necklace from like dust on the ground or charring on the ground anymore. Like you wouldn't know how to regather the pieces if you wanted to.
Well,
Can I collect the dust?
You want to start scraping up all the charred dust?
Yep.
What, you got anything to put it into?
I believe so, which is cleaning up the look. Never mind, I can't collect the dust. Scrap that. I have a pouch that has like 50 gold piece in it, but I'm not sure about, that's not really an organized way to keep dust.
Not really.
Oh, what about your coin purse? I don't know how many coins you have.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think it's gonna. Do I want to keep a bunch of
Well,
dust
the
in my coin purse?
It's a thick leather, so
It is thick leather.
All right, I'm putting dust in my coin purse.
Are you dumping the coins loose into your backpack?
No, I want to keep the coins in the dust.
Get the coins and the dust on. You get this first smile.
Hey, just like offer to hold on to those coins for you.
You have now dug and scraped up all the black dirt that you can find here and put it into your coin purse.
And he's still so sus about it. It's like,
All right, we can move on now.
All right.
Okay. No more burning things, or
No, we'll hold off from now.
okay.
But thank you for your assistance.
Hey, I'm here for you, kid.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
We go back to work, I guess.
I'm working.
All right. You guys spend the rest of the day working. At the end of the day, a couple of the guys who were working with you offer to buy you a little bit of food at the tavern in exchange for the fact that you were helping rebuild a lot of buildings. You were noticing there seems to be a decent sense of community around here. It wasn't just the people who lived in these houses that were helping. Like, people in general in groups were moving from building to building. Lots of the men were pulling together for more than one building and stuff. There seemed to be a community effort to be rebuilding the buildings out here. Nobody was passing money around. Money wasn't trading hands or anything. So you got the lunch because lunch was served to an entire group, and some of the guys are offering to get you some dinner and stuff at the tavern.
All right.
Well, this is awfully generous of everyone.
Lysander seems to be having this like epiphany moment where like he knows he told you guys that sometimes you have to sacrifice a smaller fish to get a bigger fish, but like he never took his dad's advice seriously, and for the first time ever he's seeing it happen, he's like, oh my god, this actually does work.
Man, at first I thought all you guys in this village would be annoying shits like every other person I've met in my life, but you're pretty cool.
I like the people here.
Thanks. We can tolerate you too.
I tolerate you as
Hey,
well.
tolerance is all I ask for.
They buy a round of drinks for everyone, the same disgusting mucusy stuff that was there last night, but a
can't
round
drink
of drinks and they get you a water.
Okay.
And they order food for everyone as well, which Charlie actually does not charge them for.
Wait, really? Wow.
Really?
That's cool,
Community,
Charlie.
man.
It's a community. You guys were part of the workforce and stuff that was out fixing buildings up today. So you guys get to sit and have dinner there. You do notice around 9 o'clock again that Kip does come into the bar again. Then he goes up to the bar, up to an area by himself to get a drink.
Hey, Kip.
Glances over. A couple of people at the table with you kind of stare at you a little funny when you acknowledge
You're
him.
not like him. No. Why? Is he from the East?
He goes on both sides.
Oh, I didn't know that. Lysander stands up and walks over to Kip. How do you do it?
How do I do what?
How do you travel on both sides?
Particularly care about the fight between East and West here.
But they care.
Yes, they do.
So how do you do it?
My family hasn't cared about this fight for the span of the time that it's existed. Law doesn't care one way or another. Law is supposed to be just.
Just is just fine by me. I'll buy the law another drink. Because I'm a good person.
Charlie gives you a kind of funny look before getting his drink out for him and charging you another 6 copper.
Give him 6 copper.
Kip takes the drink and drinks from it. So at some point you do notice somebody walks behind him when he's taking a drink tonight and bumps into his back and causes his drink to spill. And now people in the bar are laughing. And he just kind of sits there, looks at the cup, we're just, I'm like, sure guys, kind of wiping himself off.
What?
Jim joins in with the bar with laughing. Just so you know.
Why is everybody laughing?
Let me tell you about a friend named Aristotle. He once said, comedy comes from tragedy, and nothing's more tragic than losing your damn drink.
It's tragic.
Exactly, so it's funny.
Kind of wrings out his shirt a little bit and watches a few drops fall to the ground. Take another one. Charlie bending over. Shouldn't you be on the east side tonight? I don't have a schedule. You know that better than anyone. And they just kind of narrow their eyes slightly before pouring another drink, setting it down firmly, pulling out 6 copper and paying for the second drink.
I'll put it there.
Good one.
You too. Always push and buy you a drink. Lysander walking over, feeling rather like he's, as a thief, like, really cozied up with the law. Like, maybe he could get away with something sometime.
Oh no.
What's Lysander doing? He didn't quit here.
Oh, Lysander's feeling good about himself because he feels that he has, cozied up with the law. So that way he could get away with something.
He has
Okay.
authority.
I see.
And he will now sit back down with the rest of you guys.
You guys get to sit, enjoy your evening. Kip is only there for about 20 minutes before leaving again. And the evening is very boisterous and happy. You guys have been welcomed into the community, unlike last night when like people were generally, and like you did sit down and gamble with them, but like they were kind of doing their own clicks and stuff like that.
I'm sure they didn't like that we won at gambling.
No, they didn't. But you are currently welcomed in the community here today.
Hey,
Kip
that's
seems
nice.
to have it hard, though.
It's life he chose.
It sounded like it was his family. Like copy business has been in his blood for years.
You don't need to follow
I guess for
the
years.
rules of your family. Jim is noticeably upset at that.
Don't?
Lysander presses his lips together. Well, sometimes your family has your best interest at heart, and you think you know better, and things don't always.
Well, sometimes
He
they
takes a drink.
Jim slams his fist on the table. Well, sometimes they don't know shit.
Wait, can I ask you both something?
Huh?
What's a family supposed to be like?
They're supposed to have each other's backs and make sure that they're protected.
I
Oh.
wouldn't know.
Define
Jim gets up
protection.
and walks towards the
Protected,
bar.
to watch out for one another and keep each other on a good path, and to, you know, if somebody's in need of something, to give it to them.
Well, I found you guys, so I suppose I'm protected.
Yeah, we're the Fisher family.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anarchy's clearly thinking about something else.
Oh, Lysander gives her a nervous smile before looking back at his drink and taking another sip. Kind of has to cut off the mucus.
Jim grouchily just kind of sulks at the bar.
Aw. Well, at least there's plenty of booze.
Yeah.
You can drink yourself into a stupor again tonight. There is no Kyle tonight. For you to insult or anything. Or otherwise, you know. You guys staying in Charlie's house again tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, probably.
Plus, you guys have made some friends and we can bunk at their place.
Well, if you guys are making friends and asking, there are some people that are willing to house you.
Yeah,
Sure, we'll
Oh, okay.
stay at a place for free. I like to save money.
me
Yeah, me
too.
Well, you guys certainly pulled your weight helping to fix up our city here today. Happy to house you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
You guys go. The house is smaller than Charlie's house. It's a little bit quainter. You're going to be sharing a room unless you split up among different houses.
Okay, you know the drill. I get the bed, and Anarchy, you're on the couch.
letting me have the couch?
You're in the bathtub.
Lysander,
Yes, sir.
wait, didn't Lysander have the couch? I'm quite used to sleeping on hard surfaces.
It's fine. I'll toughen the kid up.
I had a bed last night. Lysander, you can have the couch.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Besides,
make
I am
him
unable
softer.
to drown.
Oh.
Oh gosh. So you guys settling in the bed, the couch, and Anarchy,
Anarchy's in the
where's
bathtub.
You're in the bathtub.
Anarchy's like, secretly, she's not quite as happy being in the bathtub. She's has bad memories with being around this water. She's also kind of really reflecting about the whole family thing. Because
Yeah.
she's wondering, okay, the goddess is putting me on this right track, she thinks. So perhaps this is her family looking out for her in this way.
Oh, that's This is so sad.
She's rather
Alexa,
confused
play
by the situation.
Despacito.
I love
How'd you
how
know-
we're calling this the Siblings podcast, and also like the team is like just forming a family. We get wholesome.
Yeah.
I love this so much right now.
She's still conflicted actually about considering Jim and Lythander her family because she's still thinking about her other one.
Sure, but like I just love that that's like the direction that has started here.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
There's
There's
definitely
It's
lots
very
of
Lilo and
strong
Stitch.
opinions on
There-
family
there's-
in this group.
Oh yeah.
They're now the Fisher
Jack,
family.
I need you to make
Go on,
a
I'm
constitution
family.
check for me.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Not so hot.
Let's see. Let's regular constitution. It's a 7.
Roll a perception check for me.
21.
Oh, snap! You wake up in a drunken stupor.
I didn't even drink.
Really drunk. You did. You said you were drinking the snot stuff.
No, he just sat at the bar.
Oh, he just sat there soaking. He didn't drink tonight.
Yeah.
Huh.
Amazing.
Whoa.
You feel something. You feel something jostle your pillow.
We'll just say he's still half asleep, just so you get the same effect, okay?
Do you feel something jostle your pillow and this wakes you up in the middle of the night?
Check under the pillow again, I guess.
Check, just like to roll over and stick your hand under your pillow. There's another piece of paper there.
Oh, another one of these.
Another one of these. There is another gold in this folded up note. And the note says, "Thank you for your continued assistance with my cleric. Keep being good to her."
I will. She's a good kid.
Takes it up to the sky.
Yeah, just looks at the sky.
Are you not
that's
atheist
exactly-
anymore?
Okay.
You're writing goddess note.
No.
Goddess note number 2.
I was tempted to write electric boogaloo afterward.
Goddess note number 2. Electric boogaloo.
And like that, your copyright
Does your
stricken.
character sleep?
Me?
Yeah.
She
You're
does have to
putting
shut
words
down
in
for the
powers
night.
Down.
Yeah, like a robot.
Yeah, I have to power down for like 8 hours.
Okay.
8 hours. I think.
Okay.
All right.
No, 6 hours actually. It's called Sentry's Rest.
All right. So the night passes for you guys. You wake up. It's not the same kind of quality of breakfast in this person's house, but there is breakfast to be had. They've got some nice spinach-based breakfast here with some eggs.
Oh, more eggs.
Lots of
Did we
eggs.
get back any health points?
Hey.
You do recover
Okay.
health
Well,
points on this line.
Enough?
Okay.
Nice.
I look at Lythander and
You can
say,
get them all.
hey,
Okay.
you owe me an egg.
What? Why?
I noticed one was missing when I came back at lunch yesterday. You owe me a damn egg.
Make a perception check for me, Jack.
2. Yes.
Oh, what did you roll?
Was 3, so 5 in total.
You have no idea that egg was missing from your plate.
Okay, I'm just bullshitting. Like he's just making shit up.
Every time something goes missing, yeah, everyone's gotta blame the thief. Why it gotta be the thief though?
Look,
Why does it have to be the thief, though?
wait, did an egg
There's no
actually
thief
go
here.
missing?
What?
I was
Old
Would
man,
you
I
like
think.
my egg?
I'm confused.
You can have my egg.
Thank you. Are you sure you don't eat it? Like, do you really not eat?
I don't eat.
Okay, I'll take the egg.
Glad we could clear this up.
Everyone just seems to think I eat, though. Maybe you should put some crumbs on my plate.
I got crumbs
To
here.
be sure.
Lythander will pick up some egg yolk, like I assume it's a boiled egg.
It's scrambled eggs with
Oh.
spinach.
Pick up some, like a piece of scrambled egg and kind of like crumple it up onto her plate.
Okay.
There.
I'm just
Now
kind
I've
of
eaten.
putting a little bit of spinach on there.
Now I've eaten.
Totally.
A little stem from a piece of spinach, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. You guys eat, and you guys are able to start your day as you like. Are you going back to the city hall area?
Yep.
That's, yeah,
As you guys are walking up past the jail again, you notice that the door of the jail is currently propped open and stuff, and Kip is already outside beating out some sort of rug.
Ooh, violence.
Hello, Kip.
He glances over. Morning. How's your guys'
Morning, Kip.
Morning.
Good
Is that
morning.
your last prisoner?
The shag rug that I'm beating?
Was his name Shaggy?
That's a nice name.
Did he have a dog?
I've never had a dog in this building before. You guys still looking for work?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're about to go up to the Mrs. Johnny
Craven?
Craven.
No, she's not gonna like it if you call her Clark.
Her name Craven. Her name is
You know,
Craven.
we're gonna go see the Cravens because we're craving some cash.
They're probably still not gonna want to give you anything that's gonna be really all that much, you know.
That's all right.
Are you
A start
offering
is
us
a
work?
start.
There's some things around here that you could be looking into.
Lysander's gonna slide on over. What kind of things?
You do that strangely well.
Lysander now chooses to try and bumble his feet around like he's not really dexterous in the thief in any way, shape, or form.
Kicks himself in the ankle.
Ow, I did that one too hard.
Ow! Kind of glances around at the square, which is still dead because it's kind of early. It's up before. Motioning his head for you to step into the jail and walking back in. With the rug.
Lysander motioning to his family unit and going inside.
And nobody follows.
You're not locking him up,
I'll
right?
go with you. I'll go with you.
I'll follow in as well.
No, I'm not here to lock anybody up. You notice there are no prisoners
Thank
here.
goodness.
The crack goes through. The floor seems to not be immune to this, but there are like wooden boards that go across and stuff to create like a floor that can sort of be walked across over this dead region. The other side of the building, there is a hole in that side of the jail in one of the jail cells, and that jail cell door is propped open, which seems to be the exit from the jail building onto east side, through one of the jail cells on the other side. You do notice that there are two jail cells, one on this side and one on the other side of the building,
Wait, so
that
is
have big flat wooden boards propped up to kind of create like privacy in the jail cell, you think?
So, is this building then located towards the crack that's like at the beginning of the crack, so that way you can reach across to east side?
No, so the crack gets wide in the middle and narrow at both ends, and you are up near the northern end of the crack
Okay.
because it ends in the political building. Not that you guys have been into the political building to see that, but just for frame of reference, like it does narrow again at this end.
Okay.
And it goes like a pie slice into the building.
Okay.
So, what do I light on fire?
What?
Please not at the moment.
What's the pay like?
Nothing.
Wait,
How
like
may
the
we be of
pays
service?
nothing, or
What?
the
No.
nothing on
Hopefully
fire?
you're lighting nothing on fire. I'd appreciate not having to rebuild the jail again.
That's valid.
Lysander looks around, notices
does
its
look-
decrepit nature,
it
and
is a
says,
little
"You've done a
decrepit."
great job."
Used to have help. Shrugging slightly, taking a seat on top of his desk that seems to be at the front area. There is a what appears to be a short some sort hanging on the wall, and like a couple sets of manacles and stuff that are hanging on the wall. He doesn't seem to carry them with him. He's not armored. He's not particularly armored. He's in some basic like denim kind of jeans and a what seems to be some sort of like undershirt. Basically, he doesn't seem terribly concerned with like being overly protected or anything. And he kind of sits on his desk in this very relaxed, slightly slouched back manner. Been having some problems over the last month or so. A few people have disappeared from both sides of the city. As of late, there's been some reported wandering, kind of shambling going on in the wetlands around us. It's spooking people on both sides of the city. The west side's not so open about it because, you know, they're all gruff and strong and stuff. We don't like to talk about things that spook us, but it's got people generally unnerved. It's part of why you're not going to get a job too quickly with the Cravens, because you're newcomers and weird things are happening. So, you know, don't trust what comes from the outside because we don't know what it is.
Sure.
I understand.
That's
but
fair.
it would be worth looking into if you've got qualifications to be fighting, if you're looking for merc work, if you think you can handle your own, and you're fine trying to traverse in like the wetlands a little bit. It could be worth looking into, trying to figure out what the heck's going on, stop it if you can, and it'll buy you good graces.
I think we could do that.
Do we get any pay from you?
Yeah, how much to
can
pay?
Can give you guys 15 gold each.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait a
take
minute.
it, take it, take it, take it.
Is this capitalism?
This is capitalism, my friend.
Oh.
This is capitalism.
Just mind yourselves. The shambling tends to happen more at night than anything. It's kind of really sort of an unusual vibe that's been going around. It's out near.
What's this shambling?
Not entirely certain myself. Didn't look very animal-like to me. Looked to be about human size.
So like some drunk people?
Didn't stumble around
Don't look
quite
at
like
me.
drunk people. More like a lazy, aimless meandering.
High people.
Maybe. Scope something out there. Maybe the people that disappeared just went out there, got high, and haven't come back. At which point their families would be greatly
It could
appreciated
be
if you bring them back.
On mushrooms, yeah. They may be like they were trying to survive out in the marshes.
Or maybe they're on
I think
that weird,
mushrooms grow out there.
that weird cursed hemp we found.
Cursed hemp.
Yeah, we got rid of it. We
It
have a
was
cleric.
Rather satanic. It's kind of blew me back and injured me.
So eyebrows kind of furrow a little bit before
Seashell
looking down at
connected
you.
on hemp.
Yes.
Cleric?
If you believe in that kind of stuff.
Would you like the ash remainings?
Do you not believe in that kind of stuff?
No.
Yeah, I don't know how.
World?
I have no idea how he doesn't. Like, literally, I do magic all the time. She does magic all the time, and he's like, "That's not magic."
Lysander's shaking his head. It's not.
Yeah,
What is it
okay.
that they're doing?
What do you say?
What is it that
Keep
they're
an eye
doing?
for the.
It's just like flint and steel stuff, fluorescent moss, the works.
See why I call him an idiot?
Please keep an eye out for these shell hemp necklaces. They seem rather dangerous.
I can keep an eye out for sure. I don't really pay too much attention to people's jewelry, but usually jewelry only becomes a topic to me when it's gone missing.
Well, now it's a topic because if it shows up, someone might die.
If it shows up, some might blow up.
Hey, I like that.
That's grotesque.
I'll keep an eye out for seashell jewelry. Seashells aren't too common around here anyway, so it's probably going to stand out a little bit.
Thank you.
The shambling was seen out towards the east. If you head out the main gate and turn left.
Wait, I have a question. Do you mean the east or the actual east?
I mean on the compass, east of here, into the wetlands.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you guys got some messed up signs out there. You know, it's a whole thing.
Should we get? Are there any
It's from...
medical herbs or healing potions around here or something like that?
Don't got much in the way of potions around here.
Any
There are
herbs?
some herbs and tonics and stuff that you could buy from the medic, but you're going to have fancier, better stuff over on the east side than you will on the west side here. And the sides are named for the founding Cravens that were in charge when the split happened. It was
Ooh.
Vestor and Esteban, hence east and west. They just took different sides of the city.
Oh, that's why the signs aren't east and west.
Oh, that's
Mind.
stupid.
Now I get it.
That's just that is the stupidest thing I have heard all
The
day.
signs are
And I've had to
right.
hang out with these two all day.
Well, it's early in the day, so there's still plenty of time to hear worse.
Well, yeah, I probably will.
I told you you were funny. You were the one that
Have-
was funny, right?
Have you met these
I
two?
don't remember.
I remember that.
I
I
believe
know somebody they
you
were
just met
funny.
us just now.
I've
You
met
just met us just now.
this one here a few
Yes.
times. I believe he's
Yeah.
bought me a couple drinks.
Yeah, and you gotta admit he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Hanging out around here won't buy you too many favors with either side of the city, though.
What do you mean? Oh, in the jail. So.
In the jail, yeah. You're welcome to be here. I don't particularly care one way or another. Neither city
can we use
particularly
this as
likes
like
it until we need some sort of intervention or a place to
Can
hold
we
someone.
use this as a way of sneaking across the like how do they? If you stay here in the jail cell, they assume that you've gone from back and forth. I'm guessing.
I've been on both sides of the city.
Yeah. But I'm saying that like, could we just walk across using this jail area and start talking with East, and then as long as like we don't like hang out around the jail, like if we could like work up rep on each side secretly, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't we be
You could
spies?
try.
We might have
You're gonna want to be
created some
careful, because if you've
bad
got rep
blood
up
with
in
that
the
side.
if you've got some rep up with the political parties, the notable parties, that information tends to wind up back and forth.
Okay. So they like to yell across at each other.
Hey,
They like to yell across at each
But
other.
not the smaller people.
destruction on the west side that you were just fixing up history is because the east side attacked the west
I
side.
heard
That's awful!
So why haven't you
It's not as awful as what the west side did to the east side 2 weeks ago.
What?
I guess
The
that
west side
explains
has
the-
the entire military division.
I guess that explains all the bars and stuff.
Oh my god.
They've been warring for close to 90 years now.
This is
That's not that
awful.
long.
Not
How
that
come you
long.
haven't jailed them?
You can't jail the whole city. And jail the people that are actually, going around murdering. Nobody died in the scuffles, so
So,
Entire city.
I
the
might
city's
have
basically jailed stuck with each
caused
other
some
anyway.
shit over on that side of the city. Nothing like really bad, just like public nuisance level stuff. Like,
Yeah, I hear you clocked a guard.
yeah, it was.
With the
Yeah, it
rock.
He rocked that guard's world.
Something like that.
Or at least his cranium.
It was pretty funny.
He may have a bump on the head.
Yeah, he's got a bit more than a bump on the head.
Wait, is he alive?
He's alive.
Man,
That's good.
not a lot of
And
people
he's
survive
alright.
my rock throws.
He's fine enough. Doesn't remember who he is.
Oh. Well, that works in our
Should we
favor, I
help
guess.
him remember who he is?
You don't know anything about him to help him remember who he is.
It's probably for the best we don't on this one.
Oh,
He has family that's helping him.
might-
He's fine.
Him getting his memory back might actually like hurt our progress to do this thing that will help more people. Think about it like that.
okay.
He's got family that's helping him. He's in
Alright.
good hands.
Okay then.
You know, we
Send him my best regards.
Then I guess we'll just hang out around west east side. And
Real ambiguous which side you're going to be hanging out on.
we'll check out Shambling tonight.
Do mind yourself.
all right.
Always do.
We should come prepared.
If you need anything, feel free to let me know.
I need
How are
a
you
bar
guys?
to open up on that other side, like a cheap bar.
Ain't going to be anything cheap over there. Everything's expensive over there. They've got all the noble class. They've got everything that's high end and particularly
bullshit.
snooty. Well, they're very full of themselves. Not so good at organizing, though. They're not good at paying taxes and putting together for public welfare kind of stuff.
Ooh, tax evasion.
So everyone there is kind of too focused in on themselves. But everything is expensive.
Those assholes. When will the rich learn that tax evasion should be saved for the people who can't pay taxes?
If you need supplies, though, unfortunately, most of the market's over there.
Damn.
You got some crafts people over here, but they've got the better farmlands. They've got the grasslands that are over to the west that they can like graze animals in and stuff to get like meats and everything.
Fine.
But you do
Well,
have crafts markets over on the west side. So I mean, if you need swords or something, armor.
What do you think? Should we go over there?
I think. God, do we go over there? I mean, we have to check out Shambling, but we've made ourselves nice with the locals here. I say, because, we've made ourselves nice with the locals, but nobody of great importance where it's going to go back and forth between the cities.
Can we check the shops here first and then debate?
Sure. I mean,
Well, here's my thing. We've already made ourselves good with the locals, but not so good where it's, up top, where we'd be noticed if we go over to East Craven now. So why don't we just go ahead and make ourselves good with the East Craven locals?
What happens if we get caught?
Well, then we
happy.
fight, we burn.
No,
Please.
consider, guys.
Is this
I'm
the
a genius.
again?
Yes, this is the bigger fish thing again, and has nothing to do with my sticky fingers wanting to be over on the east side.
That sounds suspicious.
Says in his head, daring to think such an impure thought in the jail. Look, you might as well just go lock yourself up over there.
Hey, no,
Guys,
we said
they
he
all
wasn't
like
going
us-
to do it.
If they all like us, consider we can reunify this place.
Yeah, we can make peace again. End a 90-year war.
That does sound good.
And,
So I say we
I
have
wouldn't mind getting my
go there.
hands on some of their
And,
cash, too.
Guys, we hang out with East Craven. We make good with the locals. We figure out the Shambling. We make some money. That's great. Then we start listening to what the real complaints are between the two of them.
Okay, it sounds like a plan.
All right. Then let's head over to East Side.
Doors to that cell.
I also remember that
Big old hole in the jail cell.
I also remember I have a water skin actually. So I'm gonna move that dust from my pouch into a water skin and just kind of brush.
Dump out all the water and fill it with dust.
I don't drink water anyways.
It's true.
Alright.
Lysander watches all that nice, clean water go down and he says, "Why didn't you just give me that?" You made me drink this.
I'm sorry, I forgot I had it.
Yep, Dumb and Dumber.
I forgot to write some items in my priest pack. I'm sorry.
Kip puts a hand over his mouth but it doesn't say anything for a second more, just like you two. Water's cleaner on the east side, but it ain't free.
That's the beer.
There's no beer on the east side. They've got wine.
Wine
Ah.
My water skin's
Inns.
all salt water anyways.
They have inns. One inn.
They have an inn
And there is a restaurant in the inn.
and
Hey.
a restaurant.
Hey,
They also have a whole
Lysander,
food market and food square, so
just passing that long sword. Just end me now. I'm just gonna end myself now. I don't want to live in a world where there's a place with no beer.
kindly go do it outside. I don't really want to clean up the blood.
Come on, guys, let's head over to East Side.
I got a lot of other stuff to clean up. Already like putting the rug back into this middle area over some of the holes and stuff between the boards and everything to try and make this area look a little bit
What
nicer.
happens if you just walk just right?
I mean, you can sort of see where the rug dips a little,
But
but
if you're tired.
then I guess it's just an ankle.
All right, well, goodbye.
So, what if someone is heavy? No offense, as Anarchy stood on that.
Hello.
Probably go all the way through the hole into the dead earth area beneath.
Oh.
Okay, you don't
Anarchy's
stand
eyes
on that.
narrow.
Don't stand on that.
Will
I suggest using the
do.
wooden boards. They're strong wooden boards.
Can they hold 500 pounds strong wooden boards?
Well, I've never put 500 pounds on them. They're strong.
Well, I'm sure it's fine.
And we have to cross these boards to get over to the other side.
Unfortunately, unless you want to exit the city and go around the
Do you
long
want me
way.
to go on first?
Sure.
Lythandra will walk out, get halfway across, and jump on it a few times to Test its
Make a
durability.
dexterity check.
You got it. 11 plus 5. Or he has saving throws and dexterity, and I never wrote that down. So it's 11 plus 7.
You start jumping around. You do not wind up missing and hitting the edge of a board as it's covered by the rug and stuff like that, and twisting an ankle or anything. You are jumping around rather aptly, and it seems like it's sturdy enough. It seems to be holding you.
Looking back at Anarchy to give her a reassuring smile. Say everything's fine, and Lythander is just crossing the boards.
Anarchy nervously just like puts one foot on a board just to test the weight.
You hear it kind of creak a little under your foot.
She starts to put a little bit more weight on it.
Roll a percent for me.
Okay. 20.
Oh, not 20!
Oh, did you roll your d20?
It's a nat 20.
Nat. Okay. You get a nat 20, and you're putting your weight on it. It seems like it's holding.
All right. Anarchy walks across the boards very carefully.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Anarchy walks across the boards very carefully.
So you start walking, and you're hearing the creaking, and you watch the wood kind of bending a little bit as you're getting more towards the middle. And Kip just kind of tilts his head a little watching because, never seen it do that before. You really are heavy.
A tad.
You keep making your way across this board until you are getting to the other side. The board has shifted just a little bit as you're walking, but you get to the other side.
I should have done this before that kid.
Well, there's multiple boards.
Well, okay, I'll take another board. Jim gets on a different board because he doesn't trust that board now that
And
it's
this board breaks because it's rotten. No.
Oh no!
No.
And just kind of like butt scooches across.
Kip is over fixing up the one board to make it sit a little nicer again after it's shifted. You get across, scooting your butt very slowly.
Oh, it burns my ass. My ass. Oh, that.
I thought you liked burning.
Not my ass.
Why do you want a tavern anyway?
That's a good question.
Because I had one. It was amazing.
What happened to it?
What did happen?
About 7 months ago, it just burned. I don't know why. I just came back one day after buying some food and it was in flames. Burned to the ground.
Lythander gives you a... It does not appear to be, like, maliciously pitiful, but, like, he's hung out with you a bit pitiful, where he asks, are you sure you weren't drunk and accidentally burned down the tavern yourself?
I'm sure I wasn't drunk.
I'm so sorry.
Like, 30% sure.
That was your home, wasn't it?
It was everything.
Can't relate. 0 out of 10. Lythander starts walking. Can't wait to get back to my home.
Me too.
Out in the east side, apart from the fact that you just walked through a hole in a wall to get into the east side, the individual square that you are walking into, the first thing that you notice is a very, very large, you are entering out and looking into the marketplace, it would seem, towards busy stands that are getting set up for the day and stuff like that. All sort of, there's some small animals and stuff like that. There seems to be some general stands and stuff that are set up with like some general equipment and everything. There are a couple of caravans that are set up. There's lots of food stands and everything, including you can smell the smell of already cooking food starting to fill the air and everything. And in the center of this huge square that's organized is this massive statue of a woman. It is bright silver, shiny, polished, beautiful statue.
Anarchy is very fascinated by the statue and wants to take a closer look at it. See if she recognizes the woman at all.
Where? You let that?
Oh, I was going to say beautiful description of the town. when you get the chance, I'd love to know what the people look like.
Yeah, what the people look like. All right, you walk up to the statue, and the statue has a plaque at the bottom of it. You do not recognize the woman by image or anything, but the statue does have a plaque on it that says, yes, Northaven Craven. Gone, but not forgotten.
I wonder who that is.
Probably some dude who did a thing that people care about.
The woman that almost made this North Craven instead of East Craven.
Right.
The people over here are all dressed super nice. Like they have what appears to be very nice silk clothes and stuff like that. Everybody has some sort of jewelry on or something.
Something tells me that our nice armors are too fancy for one side, but not fancy enough for the other.
I'm getting that vibe.
You think I'm fancy?
You mean you guys stand out really, really awfully as outsiders? Make a perception check, Lysander.
Oh, those are his favorites. Let's see here. Oh, a 15 minus 2. So a 13.
Yeah, you feel outclassed.
Oh.
I once again bonk Lysander on the head. But lightly, very lightly. So character progression. You know?
Character progression is real here on this group.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Loving family of a 3.
It's a 3. So it's a very light bonk, I guess.
Sorry, have it. I think that with you guys entering into East Craven now, seeing the statue and now beginning to immerse yourself into the other side of the city, we're going to call it quits for tonight. And that's where we'll pick up next week, exploring East Craven and then maybe the Shambling. Goodbye to the stream.
Bye to the stream.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching and
So
listening.
subscribe to all of us. Do it.
Subscribe to all of us. Links will be down in the description box.
Yes.
Yee.